All right. Oh, finally.
Here. Oh, I need put myself on Do Not Disturb on Discord. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to the Dice Den. We're running a little late, but that's okay because
Yes. Some minor technical difficulties, but we're good to go now.
Technical adjustments. Not
Adjustments. Yes, exactly. Yes.
Yeah. So let us know first of all if the audio is okay, the audio levels. If anything's wrong, let us know.
Yes, if you could. Yeah, exactly.
Let us know now. Forever hold your peace.
Yeah.
But let me see who's here. Welcome, Kinko. Be subscribed 2 months in a row.
Oh
my god!
Oh my god.
And Golden Pie as well.
Oh, what? What?
2 months within tier 2 on the Golden Pies. And Golden Pie, you still have to request your NPC name actually. So don't forget that. We have Dino, we have Aria. Who else do we have?
That's
Not
why
many.
we're late, because Pee-wee was cutting our hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pee-wee, can you also say something so we know that we hear you? Okay.
Okay. Yes. I'm saying something.
All right. Okay, I can hear her fine. How are you guys hearing in chat, guys? Because I mean, she's maxed for me, but yeah.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Yeah.
Insomniac, welcome as well. So let me quickly get through the announcements. People walking in and out of my room, but that's okay. So yeah, let's thank the subscribers first of all, as always. We have Lady Dino Law with the tier 3 subscription.
Lady Dino Law.
She has yet to have submitted an NPC, but she's busy with it, I have presumed, so that's alright.
She hasn't submitted her NPC yet? I thought she had it ready, or what? What?
I thought she had it ready for weeks, but yeah,
oh my god, Dino, what's going on?
Alright. Scarix is still on night, I hope. I think so. I don't know. Otherwise, it's probably his last little shout-out. We have Night Golden Pie, who just resub with a tier 2 subscription, so that's beautiful. Thank you, Sir Golden Pie. And we have, of course, the amazing bunch, Russet Ground, King of Clicks,
Thanks.
Revan as well,
Yes.
Pee-wee as well, probably all of us. Alright. So I've had some more announcements, but give me just a second. I need to close this door.
I just noticed now that Nebula rolled a natural 20. Damn, son!
Yeah.
Pee-wee and Nebula.
It's only me and Yeah. Pee-wee were like,
Both of you.
yeah!
Sorry,
Everyone
I
else
only
was
saw
really
one of
chill
you.
about it.
Damn, son. Speaking of rolling a natural 20, guys, we have a new command in chat, which is this one. And you can use it every minute or so. I put a cooldown on it just so that it doesn't get spammed. So yeah, you can roll a D20 as well if you want to. So yeah.
Look at that.
And we get 10
Or-
now.
The Den Keeper keeps coming with new updates and updates. It's beautiful, guys.
Yeah, slow and steady.
Natural.
All the rolls will be naturals, guys.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Naturals are all. I mean, that's.
For now, we're gonna.
You spelled natural wrong.
Sorry.
You spelled
No.
natural wrong.
He didn't.
Just kidding.
What?
So funny, King.
Oh, hilarious.
All right, well, for the subscribers who don't know what the benefits are in the Discord, you can see a pinned message in the subscriber chat and as well as in the announcements where you can see the benefits. For every tier has some epic benefits, so make sure you check those out. Apart from the emotes, which are fantastic, of course. There's a link in the chat if you want to join the Discord. Just stop with us. You can join the Discord. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I highly recommend. Only if there's not enough reason to do so, it's because these guys are here, you know. So that's enough reason to do it. I think also a little announcement I added is if you guys have a little catchphrase or slogan or greeting ID for our channel, then you can also just spam those in the Discord if you'd like, because we need to get some original ending phrases.
We're not creative at all.
We're not
That's
creative
what
at
we're
all.
saying.
Have iCast friends?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have that.
That one. Yeah.
Yeah, make sure some cool inside jokes or something. It will be fantastic. So that's there's definitely there's possibility right there, but we just need you guys, the creativity. After our D&D sessions, all the creativity is sucked out of our brains at the moment. So you know it's. All right. So So that's Discord is online. We won't be interacting with the chat for the new people.
Yep.
We will be focusing on the D&D only, so we can immerse with the story and with everything that is happening. Also, we are noobs at D&D, so don't hate us. I'll homebrew stuff. We'll use house rules. So yeah, if you're gonna hate, then hate me, and don't hate the other players because they're just doing their thing, and they're more noob than I am. So
Do that.
I should give off the right example, but I probably won't. All right, and that's it, isn't it? Let me get everything set up here.
That's it for now, yeah.
I hope I won't be interrupted like last time with the lights suddenly turned off. So
Yeah.
let me see.
We have a rough night ahead of us, so brace yourselves.
Do we now?
We'll be fine,
now?
right?
All right.
We know what you're up to.
You don't. All right, here we go. Last time, in the episode 7 of the Dice Den, it was pretty much started as a very calm and normal shopping episode when the players were looking at a gnome entering the building of the Overseer's outpost. They reunited with Nebula, who came sprinting into town and who also saw the convoy happening. And they had a little chat about it, and they didn't really know what it was about, so they continued on with their business. A lot of shopping happened. Alchemist supplies were bought. A children's book was bought. A very similar, a very, very, really familiar children's book. Murden went to the Nimble Corner Tavern to investigate. To get to be up to height with things and things that are happening, but he didn't get too much information
Find
out
my
of it.
next wife, but I didn't, so yeah.
To find his next wife, but he was rejected. He was cock-blocked. We had Lynn offering the quest from before, and the players, after some shopping and wandering about in the town, they went back to Lynn, as she had a proposition for a little protection quest, basically. She asked the players to escort her through the forest and the woods to the swamp where her mother lived. She hadn't seen her mother for roughly 5 years, she said. She needed protection to get there. Some very weird stories were told by Lynn, not fully believed by some of the players. And they gave themselves a day to get themselves ready. They got 2 healing potions from Lynn. I don't know who had those, but one of you had them. And you went to the woods. Lynn battle ready. And you guys battle ready as always. You went to the woods. And you fought creatures of the so-called Feywild. A term that wasn't familiar to any of you. After that, after easily beating the first wave of tiny groots, you went further into the forest where the trees got thicker, more ancient, more haunting almost, and you encountered 2 weird moss figures, monsters, who seemed to pose quite a threat as they had these constrictioning powers and using the nature as their powers to constrict 2 of you. And it was quite a heavy fight. Some were injured. However, the fight was won in the end, and you guys decided to take a short rest in the middle of the swamp, keeping an eye out on things around you, and hoping that it would go well. So you all rolled some hit dice. I rolled 2 for Adam. And that's where we are right now. In the middle of the forest. You just, after like an hour of a short rest, you're still like taking a... Did I do something wrong there? I did. Sorry. You got yourself a short rest, and you've been like taking a moment to get your breath and get back up and further into the swamp. Is there anything you guys want to interact with each other after the fight?
Well, how's everybody feeling? You guys okay now?
I'm okay
Yes.
now. I hit them with my fireballs like 5 times!
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Finally.
We gotta be careful though.
I fear that there will be stronger enemies on
Yeah.
our path.
Do you
Surely.
think we're really ready?
Well, I don't know. We're on this path now. Lynn, anything you want to say before we move on forward?
You can see Lane is just standing above one of the creatures, what's left of one of the creatures, and you can see she's visibly like shaking. Her hands quite like, and she's breathing heavily in and out. And she looks over back to you, and I didn't expect such a resistance. I'll have to be honest.
Your mother really must not like you, or maybe she just doesn't like intruders. I don't know.
I think the latter mostly.
I hope so.
I'm also. I don't know what to feel. How to feel about it. Meeting my mother again. I just can't stop thinking about it every second along the way. It's tough. Will she accept me? Will she just kill me, ditch me? It could be everything. I have little predictions of what could happen.
Well, do you know if she knows that you're here? Do you think she can sense you?
I mean, we've always had some sort of connection, so
Well,
I don't know
well,
if
she attacked us and she knows you're here. I don't know what to say about finding her in a good mood.
She's never been really a person of good moods, so I fear the worst. Anyways, I think we should carry on, shouldn't we? Are we ready to move on further? Is everyone alright?
How far is it, do you think, now?
I think we're like a good 3 out of 4 on the trip, 3/4 way on the trip there. I can see the trees are getting thicker. The water is getting higher to our ankles, and I think we're nearing. Shouldn't be in an hour or so left. Not much.
Maybe we should keep an eye out for everything around us, just to make sure. Can I make a perception check to see if
Yeah, sure. Roll for perception.
there are any eyes on us or something like that?
Yeah, nice.
I'll help him out with that.
All right, so you can have an
Eyes or
advantage roll.
bushes, you know. Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
suspicious.
basically, if we're
trees.
being watched, that's what I want to know. If I yeah. So you said you'll
All right.
help me. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
First one.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
good roll.
Fine, that's-
Right. Thanks for the help.
No worries.
So 16.
Alright. 16.
Music is creepy.
You look around and you don't actually see anything suspicious. You're trying to look around and you see. Oh, sometimes you think you see a figure. It's just the weird shape of a tree and bushes. And once again, the trees. The further you've gotten into this forest and almost swamp area already, the trees started getting weird, like figures themselves, almost like sort of haunting, almost like odd and crooked and yeah, it's strange, but nothing else.
Guys, don't want to be freaking anyone out, but I think I don't see anything watching us, but I think the forest definitely, or the swamp, sorry, and definitely knows we're here. So we should be on our toes, as they say.
The swamp is alive, and I don't like it.
Yes. Well, have those fireballs ready, Nebula, because we might use them
Yeah.
quite soon.
And mind your step.
All right, Lynn, lead the way.
I will.
guess.
Please, we should stick close. We
Right.
saw before what happened when one is in the back and we don't stick close enough. All right.
Okay.
And she straps the bow once again. She like adjusts a bit on her chest and she keeps on walking. And you keep on moving for like 15-30 minutes.
As
You
we're-
saw it to-
Sorry, as
oh,
we're
yes.
walking. Sorry for interrupting. As we're walking,
Yeah, it's
I stay back a little bit and get to Adam's position, so to say, and I just go to him like, do you know anything about these fey creatures that Lynn's been telling us?
No, I've never heard of anything like that. It sounds dangerous, though.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we've seen what they can do. Okay. I'm assuming that everyone is sort of we're all together, right? And Lynn is a little bit in front of us.
She's walking up front, but she's not really in front of you. She's just the one leading the group.
Okay,
basically.
okay. So I'm gonna whisper so that everybody else can hear me, except hopefully Lynn, and be like, "So, guys, have you ever encountered such creatures?"
No. I've never been attacked by grass before.
You know, right? It's weird. You think Lynn is telling the truth? Is she leading us into a trap or something?
I've still got my eye on her. I told you I didn't trust this woman.
You can see her head shifts around. I rolled for this, so her head shifts around.
Okay.
I am telling you the truth, and I'm as nervous as you are. Trust me.
I'm sorry, Lynn. I'm sorry, but honestly, it's a little weird. Okay, so
It is. I know.
Can I insight check her?
Sure.
Insight?
Yeah.
there we go.
My
I
insight.
was hoping someone is gonna do that.
Yeah.
20 plus 3. Oh, 6.
But
She's
well, you
all
can tell
fancy.
she's honest, but she's truly nervous. She's actually like
Aww.
she's very nervous.
So she's shaking because she's nervous, not because she's anxious, or whatever, right?
She's nervous, like like almost like stage fright nervous because
Okay.
she's about to meet her mother in so long and she doesn't know what to expect.
Oh, is she? Spoilers.
Maybe we should still be wary about this woman. Just not Lynn, her mother.
Right,
Okay.
of course. Oh, yes. Okay, let's continue. Yeah.
Lynn responds to it as well. She says, "Yes, you should be."
And I walk up to Lynn and I'm like, the druid, huh? So, do you think she's gonna be like transformed into like a bear or alligator or like one of those little muck things? What is she? Is she a human?
She is human, yes. She, I mean, she certainly possesses the power to transform into any creature you can imagine within the woods or the swamps, but
What if she is the swamp?
no. She's very close with the swamp, but I don't think she is. She definitely has her roots here, though. She laughs very awkwardly at her own joke. And she looks over to you, Nebula, as you're talking to her and like walking up front with her. She looks over and she talks to you. That was quite impressive, Nebula, what you did.
Thanks.
It's quite some power you possess. I wouldn't have thought that with you when I first met you.
I know you didn't.
She
I
shows
Should
her
judge
face
a
smile.
book by its cover, should you?
I mean, that's what we all do, I'm afraid.
Then I sort of walk off in front a little bit, like strutting.
And
I'm actually going to because I'm a little bit freaked out about fey creatures, grass creatures. I'm actually going to try my best to go as stealthy as possible.
all right.
You know what I
So,
mean? So I'm gonna roll
make-
with disadvantage, right? 'Cause
Yes,
anyway,
roll stealthy with disadvantage, please.
I'm actually gonna. I'm trying. Ooh, look at that, -1. Nice. Right. Okay, so
Gonna go
1
well.
and 2. All right, so definitely the best roll.
Disadvantage, I'm afraid.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I rolled
Yes,
a 1.
alright.
So
It's you try to like you try to be stealthy, but
I
just the water. It's just like, and as
Yeah.
you try to pull your boots out of the mud as well, it's like clink clink clink. Yeah, it's you basically ruined the whole stealth
I'm definitely
approach of
under
the
the
group.
impression that I'm very quiet. I'm gonna be like,
terrain, right? Sorry.
It's still difficult terrain. Yes, it's getting more difficult as you go.
all right.
Like
What's
the
the
water's
situation?
the light. There's like the trees are basically covering a lot of the sky, but there's
So
an
it's dim
occasional.
light.
It's oh wow. I would say right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Next.
But as soon as there's an opening in the sky, in the treetops, so because it's autumn, so there's like it's just basically there's still leaves and stuff, but there's openings sometimes where just the light shines through and it brightens the swamp. But it's definitely very moody and dim. Well, not dim. It's a dark tone to it.
Okay.
Lynn looks over to Nebula as you're still walking next to her, and she whispers over. And she looks at your arms for a second, Nebula, and she's like, I saw what happened to you when you killed those 30 beasts. What
I
was
sort
that?
of put my arms around my back and I'm like, you didn't see anything.
I'm sorry if you don't want to talk about it. I didn't mean to offend you.
Wait, do you know what it is?
I've heard of it.
Because, like, it just happens to me. I don't think anyone else knows, so I'm like...
When does it happen? Only when you're like...
Like, when I'm anxious and in fights and stuff.
Well, I've seen a lot of things, Nebula, but... not something... Well, I've heard tales. That's about it.
What tales?
I'll tell you after we're done here, alright?
What if we don't make it out?
We will, Nebula. We have to hope that we do.
You've
I
got
usually
me.
will.
We'll be fine.
She's like, Alright.
I sort of nudge her with my elbow and give her a try and wink.
She nods back in a very neutral face.
Hold on a second.
Yes.
If she rolled to hear our conversation,
Yes,
can we
please
freaking
roll.
hear
Yeah, you can
the-
see. You can see the
roll?
whispering.
Can I roll?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, go ahead.
Wanna...
Everybody roll.
I want to.
What are we rolling? Perception or what?
Perception, yes, but it's a quite a high difficulty to hear whispering. So we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Eavesdropping bastards.
Well, she
Oh,
eavesdrop on us. Look at
Perception
that.
+3.
Murder, you definitely hear everything that's being said right there.
Yeah.
Right.
Cheers.
Adam doesn't.
Adam knows anyway.
Yeah.
Kieran doesn't either. Only Merlin hears what's. It's very hard to hear whispering.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's,
yeah.
All right.
Since you're walking so
Natural
close,
20s
Adam,
only.
natural 20s only. I mean, she rolled a high as well on her take. So.
But I do see that they're like conversing in.
Yes, they're conversing as they walk in front. They're like
Yeah.
leaning over a bit sometimes and just like
So
whispering.
I can be a bit suspicious.
You definitely saw they were conversating.
Yeah,
So-
just couldn't. Yeah.
Adam is the only one that's like.
Busted.
Well, Adam, I would say no. Adam didn't really notice that happening. He's too much. Yeah, this nature, this natural splendor. It's just
He's too
very
tall,
interesting.
like.
He's yes.
Okay.
Hit myself in the branch.
All right, so you keep on walking. Oh, this is some very moody music. I love it.
Keep on walking.
Yeah.
You keep on walking for like 15, like from the moment you had a short rest, like 30 minutes to 45 minutes is what you walk. And at one point, you can see in the distance, there's lights withering down what seems to be no more treetops. So the light's just shining through. It seems to be an open space.
Mm-hmm.
You can see that Lynn slows her pace drastically, and you all follow, and she's like, not going sneakily, but she's going very slow and steadily walking
Right.
further.
Are we here? Are we here? Is this the place?
I think we're getting close.
I firmly grab onto my spear.
She takes
And I
out.
grab onto Kieran.
She's not actually armed. She's keeping her hands ready, and she's. Oh, this music! Oh, I have to go along with the music now. Oh, monster!
Come on.
You step closer, and you all get closer as Lynn is like moving her arms to the side a bit to keep you guys back, and she's holding you guys at a slight distance aside from her. This music. We need to.
We need to keep going.
As she's doing that, I am definitely grabbing my shield and my axe.
and you guys step into this quite big open area. You just from the tree line where the trees are still, you basically step outside the edge, and you're met with the swampy and stinky water to your ankles. You can see around this area, it's almost like the trees are surrounding this open space. It's now looking back and looking further away, it's hard to see through the thick amount of trees. However, as you're getting closer in the middle of this open space, you can see within the water and under many vines which are just crawling over the ground, still though, not moving. Under many vines and layers of moss, you can see in the middle of this open space a very old stone circle, almost like withered within the swamp, within the soil here. You look around more. Oh shit! You look around more, and in front of you, and you see in the distance, almost like a gloomy tent, between two trees. At the end of this open space, you can see this sort of tent made out of roots and trees. Roots of trees naturally like band together into this hideout basically. You not see inside of it, and very little light seems to mark the entrance of this tent. However, now you can see Lynn fully extends both of her hands as you're standing at the edge of this tree. Line of trees, basically. You can hear her muttering to herself, everybody. You can hear her like, I have to do this now. I have to do it now. And just her hands still shaking heavily, and she gestures you to stay back. As she slowly waits her way forward towards the stone circle, the stone foundation in the middle. And she takes a few steps, step by step, goes closer. And she leans down in the middle of this open place within the swamp, and she places her right hand on the stone. You can see a sigh, almost relief, coming out of her mouth. And she then rests that same arm onto her knee. She's like still crouched, and she looks forward into the distance towards this tent. She slowly extends her hand towards the tent, like so. And she starts speaking in a language that most of you have never heard before. However, Adam and Nebula, you seem to somehow recognize and understand the language. To the others, she says, "Mitera pestrepsa sesina pitelo." Or, as the people who understand, "Mother, I have returned to you at last." She continues to speak. "Ola kronia puperasa makria poesas. Dimir gunta spiate apiarxi, giatone aftumu, mia, and exartifi. Many years I've spent away from you, crafting a new existence for myself, an independent one." And now she just continues speaking. Yet here I make my return, hoping to see your face before it's too late. And it's silent for like 30 seconds. And you can see around you just the emptiness of the swamp, just the water boiling at some places. And you can hear from what seems to be further into the swamp a female voice. It's very like to Lynn's voice, but older and raspier. And it responds in the same language. "My child, why have you returned? Why are you here?" And it almost like echoes around you in this whole open space within the swamp. 10 seconds pass, and you can hear Lynn opens her mouth once again. This is like not whispering tone. It's like you can hear it saying it loud. Lynn responds, "Mother, I could not last within society. I felt like a wild elk being separated from its fellows, cast out, broken off, torn apart. I've come back to you. After this torment you have put me through, this burden that you placed on my shoulders." Just gasp for air for a second,
Do we,
And-
who understands this? Just
Only
Nebula
Adam and
okay,
Nebula.
Okay.
She's still. I'll tell you when she's speaking in Common
Okay,
Tongue
gotcha.
again.
Okay.
It's. I'll still. You can just hear this. You and Kegren, you don't seem to understand what this is.
Sorry,
However,
as she's speaking like that, even though she said for us to stay put,
Mhm.
I want to circle a little bit around on the outside of this circle.
all
Just
right,
staying
like
behind,
left or right.
just going to my right. Just going to my right.
I'll to your right. Nebula and Adam, although you've never heard this speech actually spoken before, you understand that this is Sylvan, the Sylvan language. And the voice within the swamp seems to return. It's very strange because what you would expect the voice source would come from the tent, it actually seems to almost surround, echo through the woods. And the voice returns and it says, "And why have you brought these guests? Why so many?" And Lynn starts speaking
I
back.
wave.
The creatures of Sylvan existence mark a strong presence within the swamp, Mother. You know that. They and us, we do not coexist well. Besides, I've seen potential in this girl. And Lynn turns her head. She gazes directly back at you, especially at you, Nebula. She looks you straight in the eye, and she extends her other hand, and she beckons you over to step over to her. Without words, she's just looking at you.
I look over to Merden and I go, "Wanna walk over?"
I'm just looking at them at this point and just keeping my eye on what Lynn is trying to do, see if she does anything funny.
She seems to be moving very slow and very predictable, I would say, right now. So you step over, Nebula, you walk over to Lynn, you start to step beside her. Now you're standing beside her. Now that she's crouched, you're almost at the same level of height, basically. She suddenly switches the language again. Nobody seems to understand except for Nebula. And it seems to be a very heavy language with a lot of power within the words. She speaks. "If you heed my words closely, you should understand them. Is it right, Nebula?"
Yes.
Alright. She nods briefly in response to you. She points for her hand still pointing forward. It's strange, Nebula, because you've never heard this language before, or knew that you had the knowledge of understanding and speaking it. However, as she said that, you just responded in the language itself as well, almost as it went automatically out of itself.
Lynn, Nebula, what's going on there?
I just look over
Lynn is just very focused with her gaze upon the tent right now, and you can hear the voice from within the swamp. It's like, very well. You can see now from the tent, the entrance of this habitat, a figure seems to step out, very slowly and very much step by step. At the same moment, Lynn grabs your hand as well, slowly, very softly. Nebula, do you allow her to grab your hand?
those feminine hands.
With those feminine hands.
Feminine hands.
Yes.
Everybody watches as from in the distance, the faint bit of sunlight marks the grey hair of this older woman, with the occasional black spots. She takes another step, and the sun rays can start to also visualize her face. You can see wrinkly, old, very pale, almost like the same skin tone as Adam has. She steps outside and fell in the sunlight. You can see almost like moss and water dripping off her still. She proceeds once more. Then let us see what we can do. You now feel, as you grab the hand of Lynn, you feel her hand, And although as feminine as it looks, it doesn't feel feminine at all. It feels wrinkly, old, as if it has been bathing in hot water for a long while.
Oh.
Yes, good.
As the older woman steps in slowly, I step inside the circle at the same pace as she does. The
Alright,
same
she's
pace
not-
as
she's
she
not-
walks towards the girls. I step in because I was on the.
All right.
Okay, but now I'm trying to close the gap between myself and Nebula and Lynn, basically.
All right.
But
Kieran
at
and
the same pace as the older woman.
right. Kieran and Rev and Adam, do you want to do anything while this is all happening down, all going down? Or do you want
Yeah.
to stay put?
I'm staying put, just still holding my spear ready.
Right, Adam.
Can I go slightly more towards them so I can get a better look at what they're doing?
All right.
Yeah.
I would say you take probably a step forward and a bit to the right, so you can like
Yeah,
perfectly
Yeah, I
visualize
want to see
what
what
they're
they're
doing.
definitely doing.
And yes, you can definitely
I'm
see what
just-
they're doing.
yeah, I'm watching as well.
You now see this figure better as well, Adam. I would say in the distance. She takes a few steps more. She's still like 30 feet away from the circle, and she stops in an instant. Far away from you, she seems to almost like inspect you all very briefly. And a very weak smile is seen upon her face. It's a very friendly smile, but it's somehow very creepy.
I'm definitely going to try to make eye contact with her. Definitely. Just
Alright.
stare at her
Alright.
face until she looks at me, basically.
Are you at the circle as well now, or did you also stop walking when she did?
No, I stopped walking when she did.
Alright. She looks over to you as well. She briefly inspects your whole body, armor, equipment, everything. As you can see, her smile lasts for a few seconds. And suddenly, you can see upon her face, like almost her skin tone is starting to change. You can see her ugly dark yellow teeth from her mouth. And she's dressed in somewhat in dried moss, almost like a natural like Tarzan outfit, but in moss. You watch as her skin tone starts to change, her whole appearance starts to shift. Her hair stays the same, but her pose starts to change rapidly. You watch her back curls up, her head starts to lean down, her skin tone starts to turn to an ugly dark blue grayish color. You can now see around her very primitive leather belt several skulls of animals, creatures, monsters, humanoids. Her hands turn into the claw thing you saw before from Lynn. The white of her eyes turn yellow. You can see she gazes back to Nebula, and she's almost like piercing through your soul with her eyes. This horrific appearance that you've never ever seen before.
Lynn,
At the same
I
moment,
don't like this, Lynn. What's going on here?
at that same moment, Lynn just completely ignoring your question, Amoda, and she whispers into your ear, Nebula, in common tongue. She's, I'm so sorry. And as she says that, you watch she takes something from her competent pouch and she drops it, and poof, she's invisible. She's completely gone. I want everyone to roll for initiative.
As
Oh,
this
and I want-
happens, I was gonna say I'm
Uh,
moving into the circle as well.
Nebula, I want you
Sorry
to
for
roll.
what?
I want you to roll a wisdom saving throw, Nebula.
Boy.
Roll 20. What's
Give me 1 second to
What
reach
is doing again? 0. I haven't got one.
I can't find it anymore.
14.
Initiative should just be your dex.
Yeah.
Let me give me a second here, guys.
What did you roll for, Nebula? There.
17.
No, what did you roll for? Did you roll for initiative or wisdom saving throw?
Oh, saving throw.
Okay, and now you also have to roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
10 for me.
Okay, give me just a second, guys. I need to set this up.
Kieran,
You can see the map.
5
No,
initiative.
it's wrong. It's wrong.
Oh.
It's +3. Sorry, I have to do it again.
Okay, we need to switch it up then. Boom, just like that. Look at that, what we have here. Hold on a second, let me just make sure that...
I rolled 9.
Let's do this. Hopefully everybody can
20,
see it.
baby.
Stream. Nice, okay.
Alright. 20, baby. I'll say that you don't You don't know where Lynn was, but she was last seen over here, and Murder would be over there. So let's get the initiatives in. Turns.
So hold on a second. Just one second. Where did so I'd like to think that I would be a little bit further to the. Can I move my character just to show you what?
Sure, yeah.
So
where were you
I'd like to
of?
think that I went up to like here while they were talking.
Oh, like that. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's okay.
And
Um,
then
yeah.
when she stopped, I'd like to think that I was a little. I mean, that's the outer circle, and I started walking when she was walking inside the circle. So I'd like to think I'm a little
Right.
bit
So
closer.
this, like this, then, or she's also like you're 30 feet away from the circle now, just like she is, basically. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Makes
Let's
sense.
go like that. Let's go with that. Yeah.
Okay.
30 feet. 30 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Nebula,
okay.
what's your initiative?
20.
Jeebus. Kieran,
9.
Merton,
8.
Adam,
14.
14, and I'll have to roll for these two. This bunch.
This bunch. Hold on a second.
The two
What?
of them.
I would say that I would be.
Yes, just yourself, Adam, if you'd like still. I think Kieran will be sort of standing right there, I think, like
Yeah.
close to Revan, I would say. So probably depends where Revan's gonna position
Yeah.
himself. Perfect. That's
Yeah, I wanted it on the right so I can actually see what they're doing. Cool.
all right. You don't
Yeah,
know where Lynn is at the moment, so I'll just say that was a last known position right there. And yes, that token is the right appearance, but you don't know yet. All right. So
I knew it was there was something fishier about this, guys. It's a freaking trap, isn't it?
It's a trap!
you, Nebula, you just felt the vision inside of this what is known as a hag looked into your eyes, and she tried to cast something on you, but it didn't succeed. You had a 17 on your thingy, so that yeah, definitely succeeds. So it's now immediately your turn, Nebula. Immediately seeing this, you resist what this effect was. You're good to strike immediately.
Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna move away from this crazy lady
All right.
behind Papa Murden.
All right. It's rough terrain, though. Everything except for the circle
Oh,
itself
so
is
they're
rough terrain.
half. It's half, isn't it?
Yeah,
So
I would say
then-
the 2 steps. You have 2 steps like full movement because the stone allows you to move properly. The circle basically. So yeah, you can. What is your movement usually? It's
35.
35. So let's say 20 is what you would have. 20 feet of movement.
Okay, I'm gonna move over here.
Beautiful.
And then I'm going to. This is gonna backfire like hell, but I'm gonna cast sleep.
All right. Go ahead. Roll for your spell.
Okay. I'm
The
more
spell.
confused with the new thing. Is it
Go to
just
spells and then first, and then cast. If you click cast on sleep, it will cast. If you click on sleep, on the
Yeah.
text stuff you can see on the right, it will pop up a thing,
Oh, it's come up now. Okay.
and you can cast it there as well.
Um,
Cast spell slot. So you roll. Let me see. What was it again?
Oh, 5d8. My bad.
5d8. That's right.
58. Come on. Quadruple 8. 19.
You try to cast sleep on her, but she is just ever so standing as she was before. She doesn't give a shit. All right.
Okay.
So she is. All right.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's your turn then, Nebula. So it's her turn now. She takes a few steps forward towards you, Nebula, and Murden, and you. Let me see how this works.
But I'm scared.
You know, she's just like starts to walk forward, and she's like
Don't worry about it.
The-
We'll get out of
the
this
back is
alive.
completely ruined, and her posture is like so unhuman-like. It's like crooked back and everything. All right, Murden, I want you to make a wisdom saving throw, please. You can now see as she steps closer, even more of her cruelty, more of her.
Hold on. Saving
way she
throw.
looks-
Where the heck is the...
Yes.
Oh, the wisdom... Okay, saving throws. Okay, it's perfect. It's the best one for me, actually.
Nice.
Not.
Nice.
9.
You watch from a distance and you see this creature walking up, and somehow you've never really experienced it before, but fear strikes your heart immediately, and you are frightened by this horrific appearance of her. You cannot move towards her, and if you try to attack her, if that's even possible, you have a disadvantage on every attack against her.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
What is this thing? What is this
I want
thing?
you to make. She starts looking towards human as well, and she starts to increase her glare upon you. I want you to make another wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh.
9 again.
You watch as she peers into your eyes, and you and you drop down to the ground immediately. You're at 2-0 hit points.
Okay.
She used death glare.
Right.
So you're down on the ground.
Right, of course. To
So,
0
just to
hit
make-
points. Let me just...
Just to make it clear, who had the healing potions of you guys? Was it Kieran, right? Gotcha.
Kieran had them, yeah.
However, that's her turn. Adam, you watch from a distance now as just Murden collapses, almost what seems out of fear, onto the ground. It's your turn, Adam.
Shit.
Oh, tank.
Awesome. Okay, so I should get my new character ready.
Here's what I whipped up earlier.
I have 2 healing potions.
Okay.
Are you sure these are healing potions, though?
I could.
We got them from
Potions.
Lynn.
I suppose I could do a thing.
Can I ask a question? And I
Yes.
don't know if you can answer this, but did I really drop to a 0, or do I think I dropped to 0?
You really dropped
Dropped
to
to
0.
0. Wow, okay,
You zero.
fuck.
Okay.
She can only use Death Glare when the creature is frightened. And just when she walks close, within 30 feet, you have to make a saving throw for it, and that's not even an action of her. The Death Glare itself is an action, and everyone who's frightened of her, she can just use that to drop it to
Okay,
0.
okay, so it's actually,
Okay,
yeah, she one-shotted me. Okay,
Basically, yes.
right.
Okay. Can I do something crazy?
Yeah, go ahead. What do you want to do?
Yes.
Please.
I'm gonna shout to Nebula.
I'm gonna
Okay.
disengage.
Don't
Right.
panic. Just stay where you are. I'd like to use my 2 sorcery points to cast darkness in the 15 cube around them.
Alright.
This isn't gonna be
Can you-
that time I tried to shoot an apple off your head, is it?
Can you do it again with the ruler, Revan? Can you do it again?
So there,
So like that.
Yeah,
yeah,
there we go.
and I will glance to Kieran and tell her to get into that darkness, and
Alright.
I will make my way. Hang on, how much movement do I have? 15 now.
Yep, that's
Okay.
right.
Okay, I'm just not gonna move, but I'm gonna fire. I can't do anything because it's an action shit.
What did you tell
Is
me?
it not a bonus action when you use your points for it? Let me see.
No, I think it's an action.
Yeah.
Let me just try it. Let me just check.
Yeah, it's an action. It's an action.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, I wonder, did you cast Mage Armor before the fight happened, Adam?
No, because it carries on for like 13 hours.
Oh yeah, right. So,
Remember?
yes, of
So
course.
I should still have it.
Perfect. Yes, you should sit help. You watch as just as Adam from his hand, as he just shouted at you, it just this darkness at this spot. You and Murden, you don't see it anymore. You see darkness anyways. Nebula around you and Murden, this dark gloominess starts to arise, and you don't see anything, but you know still that Murden is right besides you. Was that your turn, Adam? Did you? No, you cannot do
Yeah,
anything else. Right?
I will just also tell the Karen, because get into that darkness.
I understand.
Just go.
Can't really move now, can I? It's not my turn yet.
Not yet.
I'll get onto it at some point.
Yeah. I can get to the corner.
Damn. I think I can go make a sandwich or something.
No, you cannot.
Because I'm useless. Damn it! Damn it! The Lugo. Right?
Let me see. Ooh, that is interesting. You watch as over here, Lynn appears. It's interesting though. She looks like a hag now as well. The dark blue skin, her long, ugly black hair. Yeah, she has fooled you all this time that you are in Thorn. She never was a human. And she saw you do that, Ada. And you can still see, surprisingly, from the battles before, when she was hit, she was actually hit. So you can see her injury still on her body. She hasn't really sustained those well. I need to get on D&D Beyond to see what the spell does. D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
Murgan, I need you to make wisdom saving throw. please.
Me? Again?
No, Adam.
Okay.
Adam.
Wisdom saving, sorry.
A wisdom saving throw.
I'm
She
dead, man.
she points her hand towards you, and you can watch like some sort of insult, like come out of her, and she just casts vicious mockery at you.
How rude.
Boom.
22.
Succeed. It does nothing to you. Fuck. She moved and she did that. Karen, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Lady
so
with the healing potions.
I immediately follow Adam's advice, or order rather. So I kind of dash towards,
All right.
yeah, which is like with difficult terrain, my full.
It's 20 feet indeed. But you can use, if you'd like, you can use your dash movement to double that. That's an action, but it will double your movement basically. So you can get close. You cannot use a healing potion on them, but at least you'll be next to them for the next round. So you'd like to do
It's okay.
or-
I'm fine here, I suppose.
to help
I
you out,
just-
mate.
Just remember that you guys are all blind in this.
That's
Yes,
that's
you are
what I was
blind.
about to
I
see.
see.
Yeah,
Say,
just
yeah.
remember that.
Okay.
So all of us are blind in there. All of us still standing at least.
Or
Except for me.
Karen, I'm gonna help you a bit to know your character. You can use a key point
Yeah,
to
I know.
use,
I was considering
dash.
that actually. But,
so that will be a bonus action to use your key point and dash, and then you can use a healing potion still if you like.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just. Yeah. I was gonna ask. I'm gonna do that then.
Alright, so
So
step
I
of
can-
the wind, and you watch as
Yeah.
guys watch as she just seems to like Naruto run over the swamp, and she's not
Yeah,
influenced by
awesome.
the terrain at all. And she,
Yeah.
Slides
so I can
over.
Get here.
I would say you'd still know where they would last be because the darkness is just in those few seconds it's there. So you are next to them.
Yeah.
You pat around, you try to feel, and you feel the corpse on the ground laying right there. So I would assume you would know where. You can use the potion as an action if you'd like.
I will.
You feel like up where the mouth of Merlin is, and you feel the mouth, and you look. You
I feel the
put it
beard.
open.
Are you sure that's his beard?
So, all right. So roll 2d4 plus 2.
Me, right?
Yes, you.
Wow.
Come on.
That's 9 points of HP back to Merlin. Merlin, you
Nine.
feel this fluid, which surprisingly is an actual healing potion,
Yeah.
go through your body, and you're like.
So I sigh in relief
9.
as well. Wow.
You're really confused, however, Merlin. As you open your eyes, it's still pitch black.
Yeah, I'm just a sec. I did something here on D&D Beyond where I subtracted all my hit points basically, and it's now in a thing called death save, failure or success. So I don't know how to.
Do all successes.
Oh, never mind. Okay. I can actually do this. So how many hit points do I get?
9.
9 hit points.
9. Yeah.
Also,
Nine.
Karen, remind
Mine's
you still
like-
have the temporary hit points from before as well.
Yeah, I still do.
Gotcha.
Still have
And I'm gonna
7.
be like, what's going on? Where am I? I'm not gonna scream. I'm
We
just
all
gonna.
died.
Nebula, what?
Are you
Joking,
okay
it's
now,
fine.
man?
Oh, what is this? What did this thing cast on us?
I have no clue.
This thing. Do you mean this thing that's in Adam?
What? No, not Adam.
this
What
thing
are you
that
talking
used
about,
to-
Nebula?
That's your turn, Karen. Merlin, it's immediately your turn again.
Okay. I get up using half my movement, right?
All right. Yes. So you don't have very much left.
Right.
Um,
So hold on.
make a wisdom saving throw again, please.
You
Say
really
with
wanna kill me.
advantage. I'll say with advantage.
Really want to kill me
You
now.
can do that through the darkness.
So 0 and 7.
Okay. You even though you cannot see the creature anymore, you're still frightened by it.
Of course.
That was for the frighten. It was not a dead glare.
Right.
So
Okay.
Don't worry.
I forgot about that.
I am frightened. So fuck. I am.
I can imagine just waking up in this shock, or like,
Yeah.
and then you're like thinking you went blind in the
Yeah,
thing because
yeah.
it's just darkness and you just freak out.
I am randomly going to start running.
All right.
How do we do this so I go in a random direction? I don't wanna say where I'm going because I don't
Okay.
wanna.
Roll a d4 and just natural d4, and let's the top is 1, the right is 2.
So I rolled a 1. So top is 1.
All right.
So I just bump into Kieran.
Yes. Sure.
Okay. Right, that's what I'm gonna do. I
Yes.
only
So how
have
much movement did you have left?
Merlin.
so I have 25. So let's say I had 10. So it took
And that's how 5 feet of movement because you stood up.
yes. So I'm like under Kieran at the or something. I don't
Let's
know.
say you stand at the other side right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like, oh.
Yeah.
Who's this?
Merlin.
Who's this? Kieran, is that you?
It's me. It's me.
Hey,
How are you feeling?
Not so good.
I guess we're all confused, Merlin.
Yeah, that thing is horrible.
It's good to see you back up.
Anything else you'd like to do,
Yes.
Moda?
Nope.
You can use your action to dash. If you like.
No, I just because I hit Kieran,
Right.
I'm gonna stop.
Right.
Because even though I'm like frightened, she's kind of like, you know, a pillar of sanity for me.
Right.
I'm not
All right,
going
then
crazy.
it's back to the top. It's Nebula's turn.
So, can I talk to these people?
You speak the same language as they do. Yes.
Alright.
Talking is no
So-
action or anything, so you can just go ahead and talk.
Okay, so can I shout over to them and say, it's me that you want! I'm the one with, the special abilities and whatnot. Take me, not these guys. Let them go.
I'm close.
You can hear from
I'm like,
from outside the circle, from 25 feet away, you can hear the older lady's voice. She just sort of almost like hisses and says something in a raspy voice. She's like, the Patrias.
The butter?
The Patrias. is what she
Oh.
said.
We said the butter, yes.
the butter, yes.
The Patrias.
Can't believe it's not butter.
We
That's
don't
all she
understand this
responds.
anyway, right?
Oh,
I
the
mean,
patrias.
I mean, she actually seems to respond in. You can hear this term being said.
okay.
You definitely hear it.
Okay.
Do I know what she said?
You've never heard of this before,
Okay.
but yeah, she responded in just words.
Okay.
What do you want to do, Nebula?
Can I respond again?
I would say no. You would have to use your movement and your action, because otherwise you can just have a 10-second conversation. But each round of combat is 6 seconds, so yes.
Okay.
You can move,
Alright.
attack, and move though. So you could literally, if you want to, you could move out of the darkness, attack, and then move back in. I think you just have enough movement. I think. Do you?
I've got 20, yeah, I could do. Alright. So, I'll move out over here,
All right.
and then I'll be all like, enough fun and games! And I'm gonna cast my Aganazar Scorcher.
Okay. All right. So they need to make a what saving throw? Click on it. You'll probably see.
13.
Dex. All right. Gotcha. So it's only gonna hit the older lady, right? The
Mm,
mother.
unfortunate, but
We don't know though, because we don't know where Lynn is.
She has appeared. I don't know. And
Oh,
when
she
she did
has?
the
Oh,
vicious
fuck,
mockery,
okay.
she came out of her invisibility, and her form, her appearance is also
Oh, yeah,
very
she looked like a
hag-like.
hag. Yeah, sorry.
It's
my
alright, Murdered. You're unconscious.
bad.
Don't
Yeah,
worry
I was.
about it.
Yeah.
Technically, you still can't see because you're in the
Yeah,
blackness.
that's right. That's right. Okay, this is her saving throw. That's an 18. She still takes half damage though. Roll your
Okay.
3d8. That's good enough. That's
You like this? Is this what you wanted to see?
and you watch just once again, just also anger combined in this. You just like this flame scorches out of it, and you watch her see almost like she uses the water to absorb the blast of your fire, but she's still like and she's hit by it, and yeah, it was a pretty good hit nonetheless, actually. But she's still standing, tough. I'm still standing better. All right.
And I'm done.
Okay, cool. Wait, so how much movement do you have total?
20.
25, right? Or what's your total movement? You
No,
have
35. 35 in total. So I
Right.
just moved.
So that's
10,
15
10,
because it's
10.
rounded down. So you stand, to be precise, you would have to stand over there.
Okay, sorry.
No
My
worries.
bad.
No. I'm just. What would she do? That's a great question. It's her turn again. Boy. Surprisingly, it's also rough terrain for them.
Hmm.
She is gonna move up to where she last saw you disappear, and she's just gonna attack with disadvantage. Is that right, Revan? Is that disadvantage because they're basically attacking a target that is not visible for them?
Yeah, because they don't know where they are.
So, oh boy, disadvantage. Here we go. You watch as she extends her claws. She starts going through the darkness. Oh boy, still hits, right? And you feel through the darkness a scratch. And let's say your arm. You get hit by the arm, Nebula. You take 9 points of damage.
Oh.
It's just a scratch, Nebula.
Just a little scratch.
Yes, it's
Just but a
You'll be
scratch.
fine.
It is but a flesh wound.
But it really hurt.
But really hard. That's her turn. Adam, it's your turn.
I am going to move there and cast. What am I going to cast? I don't know. Ray of Frost. Let's do that. At Lynn.
At Lynn, alright.
Yeah. I'm sure what's boss. Who's boss? It's 15.
It does hit. Yes, it does hit.
Yes.
Good.
Nice.
Nice.
What do you do again? Is it 1d8?
Yep. And its speed is reduced by 10. So basically, she cannot move anywhere. 5 feet.
8.
Very nice.
Nice.
You watch as this cold blue white beam gets out of your out of your hand, and it hits her straight on the shoulder. She's like, "Ah!" You can hear her like, grunting in pain. You can see as she looks back at you, Adam, and you can see very conflicted Lynn at the moment, but she's pushing through her emotions as it seems. Is that all you want to do, Adam? I think that's all you can.
Yes, that's all I can do. I haven't got anything else to do.
Alright. So she has 5 feet of movement.
Thinking so carefully on how to kill us off.
I'm thinking, well, because these are intelligent beings, so you know,
Mhm.
I'm gonna step at my game because I'm not intelligent. You watch as it tries to move away. It moves over here. Once it is again, she takes something from a pouch. Like her clothing is still visible, but it's like she's in hack form right now, and she drops the components again, and she turns invisible again. However, you saw that she didn't move very far. You know her last known position is over there.
And I would know from fact that my spell would hinder her movement.
Yes, her movement. Yes. So
Okay.
you yes. That's her turn because it costs her action. Kaden, it's your turn.
Yep. This is hard.
It is.
I don't want to use another key point. So I can move over here, but
You can move outside of it, but as soon as you get in combat range,
I can't because I only have. Oh no! Wait, hold on.
You have 20 feet.
Yeah, 20 feet. Yeah. And I can't see I can't see her, right?
You can see her, but you heard Nebula just being scratched from the outside of the
Yeah.
darkness, so you'd
So-
have an estimate.
Right. Well, then I definitely know that Nebula got hit, so I'll move here,
All right.
and then I'll just swing my spear
It's
outside.
when you're still in the darkness, it will be with disadvantage, though.
Yeah,
So
it's
right
okay,
now
but
it'll
I'll just kind of I want to know where she is while I'm still in.
All right.
Poke at the darkness, so to say.
Yeah,
Poke at the darkness.
poke, kind of like but steadily.
More like, which way you poking that thing?
So I'm gonna disadvantage, right? So
Yeah.
the lowest.
No. Just misses with your spear strike. You try to like hit somewhere. You try to avoid Nebula wherever she might be, but you just hit nothing. Just yeah. You can still use your own strike if you'd like.
Nah, I'm good.
Sure, it's a free action. You can always try.
Okay, then I'll try to feel around then while kind of like
Yeah,
still
like-
with strength, right?
Yes, right. It would be a missed opportunity to not attack with.
Again with disadvantage,
Yep.
right?
As long as you're blinded, you'll have disadvantage on every strike. Okay, well, the 9 doesn't hit, I'm afraid. Sorry, you try it once again. Like you swing your spear to the side, try
Yeah.
feeling and hitting, but it's not working out for you.
Damn it.
It's not cool, it's not cool.
Button,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yes, do make a wisdom saving throw, please. Every turn.
Every
Basically.
turn. Right. Come on. Nope. Is it?
You succeed.
Yes.
You try to burst through this anxiousness, and you're like, why am I afraid? Why am I afraid? And you just
I'm gonna
your
yell.
courage
I'm gonna
starts to
shout.
overcome.
Adam, is this your doing? This?
Yes.
Okay.
Congratulations, I saved you.
Okay. Thank you. I guess. Right.
It's good to see you finally pulled yourself together, Murden.
Right. So
Oh, yeah.
10 feet, right?
10 feet, yeah.
Because I hear what Nebula said, I will instinctually move towards Nebula.
All right, that's cool.
So I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna say I'm right here
Right, that's okay.
because that's 10 feet, right? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
And-
you will not be able to use your reaction protection in this case because you do not know there's a creature outside, basically, if she attacks again. Right?
Yeah, but I'm going to swing my axe.
Yes, that's
to see
okay,
if
yeah,
I
yeah.
hit anything,
and go ahead.
and if I
I
hit
feel
anything,
really
I will know.
uncomfortable in the middle of you
But
two.
yeah, that's right. That's a good thinking there. What's that, Nebula? What you say?
I said I feel really uncomfortable in the middle of you two.
All right, make an attack roll with disadvantage.
Hold on a
Merlin.
second. Hold on a
You can
second.
just see these weapons swinging around beside me. I'm just like, whoa!
What's going on?
Okay. So, as I do this,
Yes.
I will I will yell at yell, yeah, I don't know. I will yell at Nebula and say, "Nebula, don't worry. I'm right here." And I will use as a bonus action rally,
Mm-hmm.
and I will expend one of my superiority dice to grant a friendly creature who can see or hear you with temporary HP equal to my superiority die
That's
plus
clever.
3.
Ooh.
Right?
All right. So yeah, roll for your temp. Roll your.
Superiority die is a 1d8, if I remember correctly,
Yes, that's a D8. Yes.
plus 3.
Yep.
So Nebula gets 6 points of temporary HP.
Okay, so you get
Damn, that's
temporary
okay.
HP, Nebula. That's so that's you know what it
Okay.
is.
And then I will, with disadvantage, try to hit anything that
Stands
stands
outside the darkness.
exactly. Let's go. Is this +5? I think it's a +5 if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Let's look the other song.
Combat. It's a +5. Yes, it is a +5. Sorry about that. So, first roll is 13, and second roll, please be higher, is 16.
Wow, it's disadvantage, so it wouldn't
disadvantage,
matter
so
if it's higher.
Does it hit?
13 doesn't hit.
Doesn't
I'm
hit.
afraid.
Okay, damn it. Okay.
Try to swing, and you're like.
Yeah, I'm just gonna swing like. Yeah. Okay.
I would say as you swing, your elbow hits the head of Nebula slightly. You feel this. The elf, which is Nebula, is standing right beside you.
Oh, Nebula, is that you?
Oh, it's good job for them temporary hit points.
Metagaming.
Right. Alright. Okay.
Alright.
That's it. That's my turn.
Nebula, it's your turn again.
Okay. So, I'm gonna move outside the box.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna do my famous move that I never hit with. I'm gonna try and poison spray.
I'll say because you were in the darkness, she doesn't get an attack of opportunity because you're still in combat range anyways.
Yeah.
Never mind, it's fine. She's like you dash out of the darkness. She's like she is scared for a second herself of this sun creature. Okay, so what does she have to roll? What do you roll?
Constitution 13.
Okay, Constitution saving throw. Here she goes. Okay.
One. Natural.
That's a 19. So that doesn't do anything, I'm afraid. Then you just once again your puff of poison, and you watch.
One of these days.
She stands right there, and it does affect her, it seems, but it just seems to soak into her body, and she grins at you. She's like, these yellow teeth and a few teeth missing, just horrific appearance as well. But you once resisting the saving throws, you are good to go forever. So that's cool. Anything else, Nebula?
So when you move, can I move over a person or not?
That's difficult terrain, so that'll be difficult terrain in that case.
So I can just move another 10 feet back in the box.
Ow.
Yes, but AOE, AOO, so you have to watch out for. Attack of opportunity.
But
As
I'll
soon
be
as
in
you-
the darkness.
Well, as you rush past her, she'll have a chance to strike at you. As long as you stay in combat range, though, she will not be able to do it. So combat range is here, like in the square around her. So,
So I can't get behind Mergen.
no.
Alright, I'm just gonna move back in the box.
Over there, that will be then. Because otherwise, if you want to move over there, she'll get an attack of opportunity. But if you stay in combat range, within the squares around her, then you're still in the combat range. And you don't leave the fight, basically.
Okay. Yeah, I knew that.
Okay. I'm helping you guys a bit. Alright, you just disappear ever so swiftly back into the darkness. However, as you're running in, she's gonna... As you just disappear, she's gonna just try to strike at you once again with disadvantage, I think. She doesn't really have much apart from the claws and the deck layer. Here she goes, disadvantage on the attack on Nebula. First one, you're lucky because I don't think it hits at all. Okay, 10 doesn't hit, right?
Nope.
You feel like she's trying to grab you and hit you as you're finishing back into the darkness, but she just grabs you ever so slightly and you just pull away and you get back into the darkness. However,
Aww. I don't like the howevers.
No howevers, please.
she's gonna move over there. You don't know that she's moving, so she's actually, yep, she's going in, and she goes into the darkness as well. You hear the stomping of
Yeah.
swamp water around you, but
yeah.
you're really not able to pinpoint where it is.
That's spooky.
Adam, it's your turn. You see through this darkness, and you can just see what's happening down there. You don't know where Lynn is at the moment, although, yeah.
No, yeah, I don't, do I? Okay, I'm going to assume that she's still there, because...
You saw them. She moved, and then she went invisible. You saw she was really struggling with moving, also thanks to your spell before.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna fire another Ray of Frost her way.
Alright, so just a straight roll it is.
50?
15 does hit, roll for damage.
6!
Beautiful. But there's nothing standing here right there, and you're just like estimating and using your intelligence and wisdom from before, like you saw. Just cast it once again. This icy, ray of frost, was it? Yes.
Yeah!
Yeah, this frost shard basically towards her, and you hear a grunt immediately, and she's gonna have to roll for concentration. What's concentration again, Revan? Can you help me?
Constitution saving throw.
Nope.
Is...
Oh, right. Constitution saving throw. Perfect. Here we go. How does the DC work on that? Oh, okay. It's the damage she takes. Okay, right. Here we go. Oh, I did it. You hear the grunt and you watch immediately almost his magic cloak is gone, and she stands there like. She looks over. Yeah, she's hit and she couldn't hold concentration on her.
Does she look
invisibility.
bad? Does she look bad at all?
She looks relatively injured, but she's okay.
Okay. I was thinking about moving into the darkness.
Alright,
I've got
so
15. Yeah, I've got 15, right?
how much do you usually have?
30.
Right?
So
Yeah,
it's
you have
half.
50. Yeah.
It was. It feels good to be in the darkness.
Alright.
I'll glare at the mother.
The mother doesn't see you as much as the others
Oh,
don't.
But I can see her though.
Yeah, I can see everybody.
I know.
She
Okay,
can
but wait,
sense the
so-
judgment.
Even Nebula can't see in this darkness, even though she.
Because this is a magical darkness.
Yeah. Okay, so that's why. Yeah.
And only the caster in this case
Yeah.
can watch,
Yeah.
can see inside
For
of it.
reasons.
AKA
For
blindness for everybody except for...
Yeah.
Except for
You,
Yeah.
Adam.
well, to defend him, it's not usually cast within friends range, but this is now used as a barrier to
Yeah,
save
that's
the
cool,
guys.
yeah.
So that's
Super
cool.
nice though.
All right. And Lynn is hit. She also got the minus 10 movement, right? From that one
Yes.
as well. She's just gonna move one step forward, and she will. She's gonna use a cantrip, Dancing Lights, which you saw before, and she's gonna send them right into the darkness. And to her disappointment, it doesn't do anything. She's like so determined to lighten up this party, but it's not working.
I laughed in her
We
face.
don't see anything in the darkness, no, right? I
You
mean,
don't
nothing-
see
nothing-
anything.
Nothing. Okay.
No.
Damn it, man. Damn it. Okay.
And you are very disoriented as well. You have no clue where is north, where is south,
Yes.
Murden. But
Okay.
the others do have a slight idea of where is what. That's her turn. Kaden, it's your turn again.
Yeah. So again, I can now sort of sense where Nebula is, right?
Yeah, you do know where
I
Nebula
can't
is.
avoid her.
Yes.
I'm gonna attempt to swing my
Can you make a perception check first to see how well you heard her footsteps into
Oh, yeah.
the swamp to see where she could possibly be?
Julio. 7. That's not bad.
It's. I would say you just think she's at the last known location, so any attack you would do is an instant miss. I would think.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how precisely that would work in this case. Let me quickly see. My cheat sheets. Find it. I just can't see, so you should be able to hear. I should be okay. Forget that perception check. You guys hear, but you still have disadvantage on every strike. So you can, yeah,
So I
you
can
know,
just
yeah, you can attack with disadvantage.
disadvantage.
So in that case, could have we had a reaction hit with
Yeah.
disadvantage as well when she moved away from us?
I wouldn't say so.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
I rolled an 8.
An 8 doesn't hit. I'm afraid. I'm sorry. You can still have your unarmed strike, however.
Yeah.
Disadvantage. The black dark box of doom.
Come on, Kieran.
Helpfulness.
Of helpfulness. You don't have to roll a second roll anymore because
It might be a 1.
yeah.
It's a 20.
Oh, that is.
That's a shame.
Oh, why?
You swing once again. You try to hit it as well, combine with your fists and stuff. But it's just literally punching into darkness because you don't know where anyone is. Yeah. You can move still if you like.
Yeah.
Kieran, did you hit her?
I heard something. Nebula. I'm gonna move just one step back.
All right. She doesn't get an attack opportunity because it's darkness. All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's cool.
And I'm in range still, so.
You are in range indeed. So that doesn't matter indeed. Perfect. Merlin, it's your turn.
Okay, fine. Jesus, man. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm just thinking about something.
Think all you want.
If I use. Oh, right. Okay. Hold on. No. That's not good. That's not gonna work. I am going to run towards where I heard the hag.
All right. Well, I would say you heard two things. You heard Lynn grunting from the attack, and you heard the hag moving away from her position.
Right. I heard Lynn grunting and the hag moving. I'm going to go. I'm gonna go out of the fog and go towards where I heard Lynn.
All right. You step outside.
Yeah, 10 feet. I'm gonna 10 feet. Hold on a second. Can I go? Yeah, exactly, right there.
Yes, you can.
Can I go right here?
Yep, you can. And you watch as you step outside. You can see Lynn in her hag form. You're scared for a second as well. She didn't expect this from her, and you can see she's injured. She's several rays of frost on her shoulders and stuff. It's yeah. She's been hit pretty bad, but she's looking okay still.
Hold on a second. Can I use my action to fucking dash towards her?
Yeah, you
So I
can.
can close in on her as much
you
as
can close
possible. So can I say that I'm right here?
Yep, you can.
Okay. Lynn, what is this? What are you trying to do here? What are you trying to pull here? And then I'm not expecting an answer, of course. And can I use a bonus action
Right. What bonus action though?
to go second wind?
Second wind. Yes, you
So
can.
I regain some HP.
Sure. Yeah.
1d10 plus 3 for me.
Cool. Very nice. 10
Yeah.
points of HP back.
Okay.
She
hold on.
responds back to you as well, and you can hear she says, "It's for my redemption." It's like also her hag voice is also different from my human voice. That's all she said. These four
That's it.
words.
I'm right there in her
You are right there.
face. Bring it.
All right.
That's
All
it.
right.
I think. Hold on. Let me just make sure. Yeah. Screw. Yeah, that's it.
It's funny now that where you're standing close, you can actually see the facial features that she had as a human appearance. She kind of has the same, but like uglified. She's the same kind of eye still, but
Yeah.
the rest
As
is
ugly
basically
as
all.
hell. Yeah. Okay.
She's ugly as hell.
All right.
Too many ugly branches in this forest.
Yeah, those feminine hands got you real good, guys. Nebula, it's your turn.
Okay. I want to move outside of the darkness. And I want to shout over to Murden, like, we should keep this bitch alive! Deal with that later.
What? You want to keep her alive? Okay.
Only if this all goes to plan.
Okay.
What if she's under a spell?
Right.
And I'm gonna try and cast sleep on her.
All right, go ahead.
Alright.
Beautiful.
I've lost it again.
Sleep is 5d8.
Alright, I can't see it. I don't know why. Being stupid.
Just roll 5d8.
I'm doing it. I was just trying to find it.
Yeah, no worries. You try to cast a spell, and you look at her, and she's like, "No, no!" Screams, and that's she resisted it.
Never mind!
All right.
Anything else?
Absolutely.
All right, you move back into the darkness. All right, that's your turn. The hag, the mother, is gonna try to strike Karen as it heard its movement slightly. With disadvantage, of course. First one. Second one.
God damn, son.
Their disadvantage does nothing to them.
Yeah.
So she extends her claws, she starts like she swipes over and
dang.
she deals 11 points of damage towards you, okay? And you feel suddenly out of nowhere. From where you knew this creature was, you just feel these claws hit your chest like she dare get pulled out immediately, but you definitely hurt and unexpected as well.
Yeah.
Alright. It's gonna move right behind you. You can hear it circling around you right now. But yeah, that's its turn. I think it's you. You guys are lucky you have darkness because otherwise you all had to roll saving throws for the wisdom to see if you could withstand her ugliness. But you're all in the darkness, so you don't see shit anyway. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Adam, it's your turn. You watch as this happens. And you can just see this darkness to you is just a mere fog, basically, a very mild fog.
It's nothing.
It's not.
It is nothing to me. I'll do that. I will go straight ahead and fire. How far am I from her? 10 feet. So it's not. It shouldn't be disadvantaged. So a ray of frost again. I think.
Ray of Frost again. Alright.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh shit! 9.
Even within the darkness,
No,
you
no.
don't seem to succeed. You cast it, and like the shot of blue-white sort of crystallized energy flies past, and it just goes wide. Oh, sorry. Anything else, Adam? You wanna do? Karen, you feel behind you as well, like this energy flying past you, basically.
I will move towards where Nebula is. And that's
Alright. Cool. That's your turn. Now you're close, and she is just gonna use her claws right upon you. That's
Another one shot coming up.
you can. It's surprisingly now one thing you do recognize of her in this form, and it's the claws you saw before. It's
Right.
exactly the same.
Right.
All right, she's striking at you. Damn, son.
Wowza. All right. Okay.
She deals you 13 points of damage. She's like, no, and she goes straight for you, basically for your chest, and through your armor you feel this piercing pain. She pulls him out.
Damn you. Okay. I'm still up.
That's yeah, I know. That's her. She's gonna stay there, I think. She's gonna move around you, but still in combat. So
Okay.
slowly closing the gap between her and the darkness, she circles around you like. That's her turn. Karen, it's your turn.
Yeah. So, so kind of as a reaction to the previous hit that I took, I'm gonna swing again, but this time I'm gonna use key points for
Key point 4.
flurry of blows
Flurry of blows. All right. Cool.
in
So-
the air, but still. But I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Never mind. I'm just gonna do a normal attack. It's gonna be with a lot of disadvantage anyway.
Yes. You just have to roll 3
Yeah.
times with disadvantage, so 6 rolls.
Yeah, so that's just.
You can do everything at once if you'd like. So just do all the attack rolls at once, and then all the damage rolls at once.
No,
So it
it's
might
okay.
be
I'm just
easy.
gonna swing normally in
So
the
first-
air, like.
First the spear, then sure.
Yeah.
It's all +5 anyways for you. Right?
Yeah, it's all the same. I got it.
All right.
Happy pasta.
Look at the first strike with the spear misses. You try to swing once again through the darkness. It was wide. Second unarmed strike of the first unarmed strike. Go ahead.
Yeah. This is the unarmed.
All right, roll again with the disadvantage. You miss once again. You try to hit once more with your fist. You have flurry of blows, so you can use. You have one more strike.
Oh really? No, I canceled that. I just did.
Oh, you didn't
normal
do-
attack and yeah.
Okay, you didn't do flurry of blows. All right, that's okay. So that's it. Yeah, you find out that fighting within darkness is very ineffective. Do you want to move still?
I will move out of the circle this time because I want to see what's going on outside.
Yeah, I just want to
Of
see
these
again.
many
Yeah, I want to
misses.
see again. I'm gonna move just
All right.
outside the circle.
You can see as Merden is there in a deep enough fight with Lynn.
Yeah.
Just the dog is behind you and no one else. Alright. Merden.
As she moves around me, I'm going to take my axe basically and follow her movement and try to strike her.
Oh, use okay, nice.
Okay.
Use the momentum of the turn.
And
You hit.
I hit her. And as I hit her, I'm going to use a superiority die to trip her, basically. So to knock her
Trip it
prone.
back. Alright.
That's what I want. She has to make a strength saving throw of 13.
Okay.
Okay. And I add my superiority die to the damage. So
Okay, so first roll for damage.
So hold on. So my damage is 1d8, so it's going to be 2d8 plus 3.
Yep.
That's going to be 8 damage.
8 points of damage. Let's see if she resists the trip. Afraid she does resist the trip.
Okay, alright, okay.
You try to trip her and you just like you just cut her in the leg basically. I assume what you're aiming for when you try to trip her, like
Yes.
the lower area of her
Yes,
body.
exactly,
It just impacts her leg and she keeps on standing and she's like
Okay, hold on a second. I will use Action Surge
Alright. Oh.
because she's... Oh my god! Okay, hold on. Let me just mark my mark my die, my second die here, and I will try to hit her again.
Alright. Roll for attack.
Right. So I take my the first one. Hold on.
Yeah.
What happened there?
It was a very slow roll
Yes.
on my side. But
Yeah, that was
Okay.
weird. It was a 7. So I take the first
Yes.
one hits, and the second one I'm trying to hit her again as I you know, and I just I just swing.
Right. Yeah, alright. It goes, yeah. She basically
Goes wide.
dodges at one as you
Yes,
try to
yeah.
cut through it heavily, but the second
Right.
goes wide.
Okay.
Yes.
But I'm turning to face her basically.
Right,
now.
yes. Gotcha. That's your turn. Back at the top, Nebula.
These bitches are tough, man. Right.
I could hear that, right?
I don't know if you said it actually as Nebula or just King clicks.
Oh.
Boop.
Hey!
Sup? I forgot what you look like.
You can see over there, it's Merlin at that same moment, he's doing those strikes. You can see he's struggling a bit.
Girls, I could really use some help over here.
I'm on it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna firebolt this bitch. I'm gonna
Alright.
try.
Your try indeed. So roll your d20 plus 5 to hit.
Thanks, I forgot what the plus was.
I knew that. You hit.
Yeah, baby!
So
Good
roll
job.
1d10 fire damage. Sadly, these are not 3, so they're not vulnerable against it. But alright, 3 points of damage. You watch as you like, out of her hand, this firebolt strikes her on the back, and you watch it just disperse on her back. Like it leaves this black burn mark on her back, and then you watch it just burns through her skin, and you can like green bits. Oh, it's horrible.
I've been dying to do that.
What? Anything else you'd like to do? All right, that's your turn. Knowing that something just moved back in, the hag is gonna move right over there. He's gonna try to strike at you, Ned, because she heard you just move back in at that moment. Here we go, with disadvantage once again. Here we go. First roll. Haha. Second roll. She doesn't succeed. 7, so that doesn't hit. And she tries to claw through, and you feel the claw on your back get hit by these claws, but she doesn't really hit. It's not even a scratch. It's just a minor touch for her claws. That's her turn. Adam, it's your turn.
Okay.
He's sitting right next to this hag who didn't see you yet. Well,
Yeah.
is not gonna see you ever.
How bad is Merlin and Lynn looking?
How bad is Merlin looking?
Merlin is
Yeah.
looking pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Lynn is also looking quite bad.
Then I will fire a ray of frost towards Lynn.
Alright. Go ahead, roll for attack. Doesn't succeed, I'm afraid. Oh man.
Going
no.
You just cast this ice shot with energy shot, just and it goes. Murray watches from the darkness. The shot flies wide, and it.
Yeah. I cannot use protection against me, right?
No,
For
not
me,
against
I mean.
yourself. No.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Cool. Right.
Only
Right.
allies.
There we go.
Anything else, Adam? You wanna do?
No, I'm not dropping
Okay, alright.
darkness. No, I can't do that.
It's Lynn's turn.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna try to attack you, Merlin.
Of course he is. Bitch.
This is like a Clash of the Titans right here. Those two fighting. It's just.
It's beautiful.
Suck
She
it,
doesn't
bitch.
succeed. She tries to claw you, and it hits your armor, but it doesn't really go through it. It's just more like a swipe, and it doesn't go through. She's like, I need to do this, Merlin.
I bet you do. You ugly piece of shit.
You're like, what? Feminism? No, just kidding. Just kidding.
We're assuming
Alright.
genders now. What if hags are guys? Huh?
Hags are actually always in female form.
Just kidding. Jesus. Oh my god. I'm right.
Is she gonna move still? I would say she moves one bit over there. It's just she keeps very eyes locked onto you, and she just moves one step out of the way.
Oh, I keep my eyes locked on her as well.
It's ugly as eyes you're looking in. Oof. Karen, it's your turn.
Yeah.
No hitting so far.
Yeah, I'm gonna move here.
All right.
How do you do flanking in this?
We don't,
We said we don't. We won't.
because it's too easy to giving
Yeah.
away advantages in my
Exactly.
opinion.
I'm gonna this time. I'm so calm. I just mumble something. Like,
I'm still calm.
yeah, I haven't did anything yet, guys.
You haven't
Right,
raged
I'm like-
yet.
Yeah, swinging my spear, and
She hasn't turned full avatar mode just
Yeah.
yet.
I'm like, Lynn, why? And I try to hit her with my. No, I just hit her with my spear.
There we go. Confidence.
You don't try, you do it. You don't.
Oh! Oh! Oh.
But yeah, I'm sort of like nervous and just so.
Maybe a little bit too calm.
Yeah.
No, I'm really confused now. Like, why Lynn?
Right,
What
cocky
to
kid.
do?
A 1 is a natural.
Yeah.
I would say it's a little hard to do. You fall onto the ground as you try to attack her, but you have movement left, so you would be able to stand up immediately afterwards if you'd like. You try to walk towards her, and you get like a vine gets your better of your foot, and you trip over as you try to. You
Yeah.
strike. You can use your movement that you have left to step back up, and I would say you can still use your unarmed strike.
All right, I'll just. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
see
see
it.
what I can do. So as I come back up, right, I'm gonna
Yes.
try and still like do like a round kick or something.
Oh, I see.
while
Like, yeah,
standing
cool. Like a
Ooh.
up.
sweeping.
Because that would be
Capoeira
the
style.
most logical thing to do while standing up. I won't
Yeah.
be like, okay, now
You're like, but like fancy.
exactly. But hopefully,
Hopefully, let's see if it hits first. Alright, there you go,
Yay.
finally!
18, kabam!
Nice.
Go.
I'll say because you just...
How damage
Oh, never
works
mind.
because I didn't hit for like a long time. Oh, it's just 1d4.
You didn't hit it in a long time, but that has changed. 5 points of damage, perfect.
Fine.
You want to just sweep your legs towards her legs. She managed to still stand from it, but like one of her legs snaps out of place, like ah! And you're screaming, and she takes her hands. She's like, ah! And she snaps it back in place.
Ew.
Full limb
Ew,
action.
girl!
All right. Anything else, Kaden?
I don't have movement left, so
I would no, you don't.
no.
All right.
I just
Gordon.
hope she won't
Quick
hit me
question:
that hard.
Can I? Is there a way for me to get next to like here? Is it?
How much
or-
movement do you have?
I have 10. So can I do it like this, or do I have to move here?
I would say we've been doing diagonal movement as well, so you can do
Yeah.
it. If
Okay.
You like.
So I as she is snapping her leg back, I will move right next to Kieran and attempt to fucking club her with the with my axe. Like,
All right. Okay.
club, like the hag, of course.
Another
Lynn.
traitor. All right.
Okay.
Go ahead. Roll for damage. Roll for attack. It's
All right. Okay. So I just want to like as she's snapping her thing. 1d8, right? Hold on a second.
Yeah. Go ahead. Roll for damage.
1d8. So I run towards her,
All right.
and I basically, as she's like paying attention to her leg and snapping it back, I just wanna hit her just in the face, like in the side of the face with my axe.
All right.
As
I was gonna ask how are you gonna do this.
yeah, that's
but
how I'm
not
gonna
it
do it. I'm
anymore.
just going to do it like that, so it sticks in as much as like through her face.
Gotcha. You walk over and use the momentum of your movement to just like charge your strike at her right in the face. You watch like, and it hits in the face, and you watch with such strength, her whole body goes limp onto the ground with your axe still in it. You like slam him onto the ground with the axe in her face. You pull it out.
Sorry, Nebula, couldn't keep this one alive. Maybe next time.
What? Is she dead?
You heard a lot of
What's going on there?
flash.
I look at her and I say she
ruined.
better be.
She looks very. Her face just split open basically in half on the ground.
And that is it.
I think it is it. That's your full movement there.
Yeah, that's. Hold on a second. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Nebula, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna. Alright, I'm just gonna try. I guess. And firebolt this bitch.
All right. So that's with disadvantage.
Yeah, baby!
I don't know why you're so happy about that, but go ahead.
Because I got this. I can do this.
Let's see. +5 to your hits. Second roll, please. It doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
Shit.
It's just you try to go. You use the fireball. And you don't know exactly where it is. And you like you point some way. For an instant, you watch as this magical essence of your firebolt strikes through the fog, and it reveals her shoulder for a brief second, but immediately the darkness like goes back into place. That's it. You know that she's standing right there. You definitely know she's standing right there where she is. But yeah, that's it's a miss. Goes wide. So that's that. Anything else you'd like to do, Nebula?
Can I move away?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna move out here and I go. Oh yeah, she's pretty dead, isn't she?
Damn right she is. Yeah, as Nebula comes towards us, I'm going to yell to Adam. I think it's time to drop this.
I was having so much fun.
Not yet though, because it's the hag's turn first. As she moves away, Adam, you get an attack of opportunity. With
Cool. I will have.
how does it work with the spellcaster? Do you just get any spell to your
That's a good
ability?
point. That's a good
I
point.
think-
I could just use my dagger that I never use.
Sure, use your dagger for once.
How do I use my dagger?
How do you use your dagger?
How does
It's,
one use
plus-
the dagger?
Plus 2, I think. D20 plus 2.
Yeah, because I'm proficient with it.
Yep. That's about it.
I got a 4, so.
You try to strike it as it moves away. It's for next time. Also, I will say that any melee spell also would work for future references.
Oh, because I was going to do shock and grasp, but it doesn't matter now. I can do that next time.
Okay, sure. All right. I think she did that anyways. She walks out and just is swoop the dagger for once. Very fresh dagger still, and it misses. She walks out. Kara, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
All
As
right.
she now walks out of this darkness, she watches this horrific appearance once again stands in front of you.
I will use
Saving
I will
throw.
use protection on
All right. I
on
can't see
Kieran.
how that's done.
Saving throws are under strength and dexterity. You can see a little section called saving
All
throws.
of that.
So it's the +2 wisdom for you. So for saving throws, it's a d20 plus 2.
Okay.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw. You succeed. You are not frightened by her agonizing look of. She immediately, as she sees you, though, she is gonna try to strike at you with her claws.
Oh,
Immediately
no.
walking out of the with disadvantage because Russell is protecting you.
Yeah.
She tries to claw at you. I don't think that's gonna hit anyways, so you're good. She tries to strike at you. It just Merlin quickly like bumps you at the side a bit, and he puts the shield in front.
Yep.
And she claws the shield. It's like, no. All right, that's her turn. Adam, it's your turn now.
My turn.
Yeah, because it was the hack,
Yeah, it was the hex turn.
and you had a
Ah,
reaction
okay.
there.
You had an attack of opportunity instead of an
That's
actual
what it
turn.
was. Okay. So,
So,
is it dim light still, Delugo?
um,
Come on.
Come on.
how does it work when you set in darkness? Is that considered dim light?
No. So, if I dispel the darkness, will it be dim light in general?
In general.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can. No, it's not dim light because
No,
it's late
that's
afternoon.
fine.
Late
That's
afternoon, so.
That is totally fine.
No
I
dim
won't do
light.
that. It's just me trying to get advantage on my
Mm-hmm.
shadow.
He
don't
can't turn
fight
into a
with
werewolf
darkness.
yet? Damn it, come on, Delugo, let him do it.
You turn into a werewolf.
Oh my god, I'm a Wookiee.
Okay.
I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna dispel it, and
Alright, so concentration is
the,
lost.
the darkness imbues itself into a small ball, which then turns kind of blue when I cast Witch Bolt at level 2.
Okay, so it goes back to your hand, basically in a small pokeball of darkness.
Yeah.
Back into it
Yeah.
again, back into your hand, and you use that. Which one was it? Witch Bolt?
Witch Bolt level 2.
Witch
Wow.
Bolt
I
level
really
2.
hope this hits. 18.
It does hit.
This is gonna be great. 2d12.
Boom, shakalaka.
This is my big spell. 10. That's pretty good.
Okay.
That's
I'm okay with that.
You watch this lightning bolt, this goes out of your hand, like, and it hits her, and you watch this on the back, she gets, like, pierced through her skin. You watch some body fluids start to seep out of it. However, you still have a connection between you and the creature with the thingy. Is it still 2D damage?
I will double check for you.
Alright, then we'll continue here. Karen, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Right next to this creature.
Yeah.
Horrible looking.
Well,
Breathing in your face.
I kind of witnessed the fluid coming out of.
Of her back, yeah, just seeping out. Very weird
So
color
I
as well.
tried to get more of that fluid out
Nice, yeah, get all that fluid out.
with my spear.
I see what Karen's into.
Oh shit.
You hit,
19.
you hit.
Right.
Good damage for your spear.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. 6.
6 points of damage. Alright, you watch as you... You're like, I can try poking it. You go with a full poke with your spear and like, you hit it at the side. You watch here at the side. You create a hole in its butt and all more of this fluid starts draining out blood-like
Yeah. Yummy.
substance. Yeah, very yummy indeed. Anything? Oh, you have your unarmed strike still, if you'd like.
Yeah.
And your movement.
And then I'll follow that up with I'll just kind of elbow her or something like that.
Alright, elbow. So the spear that you do, and you move the spear back.
Yeah.
Like, we use the same arm. And it doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
Ouch, my elbow.
You hit her in the jaw, and it's like surprisingly
Yeah.
strong jaw. It's like,
Yeah.
ouch, your elbow indeed. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'll. Can I step back without any? No, or will that-
I'm afraid not, no.
Yeah, no. I'll just stay here.
Alright. You can, when you use disengage, you basically leave combat safely. That's an action you can use disengage.
Yeah, I
sometimes.
can, but-
Okay. Modern, it is your turn.
How does grappling work? How
Grappling.
so grappling is an action, right?
That is true indeed.
But how
Let me just see right here.
how I want to I think I
You
wanna
make a
grapple.
strength athletics check, contested by the target's strength, athletics, or dexterity acrobatics check.
Shit.
So you can roll for
So
If you wanna-
so
you
so
wanna
hold
grapple
on.
her?
The strength check is
athletics.
Just, yeah, I want to do a strength.
Yeah, sure. That's athletics what you use in the skill, basically. Yeah. Okay.
So it's like my strength plus my modifier, right? Plus my strength modifier.
Yeah. It's athletics. I don't know if your athletics is higher than your strength.
Oh, sorry, athletics. Yeah. Oh, athletics. Okay, my athletics is higher than my strength. Yeah. So okay.
So
Okay.
it's just plus. Roll
Plus-
d20 plus 5. She has to contest it with either an athletics or acrobatics.
So that's gonna be an action, basically, right? I'm gonna burn an
yes,
action.
that's
for
a full action. Yes.
that. Hold on a second. 1 second. Okay, I'm going to try this. So a d20 plus 5, normal, like I would normally hit,
Yep.
and I'm gonna go like, why? What is this? Why did Lynn bring us here? What do you want with us?
Gonna be hard to beat. Here we go. She doesn't succeed. Actually, immediately, swift movement of yourself. You use your basically, I think, your axe as a
I
means
want
of
to
getting
use
her.
my axe somehow so I can choke her.
Use the chain of your axe.
Exactly. Sorry. Exactly. Yeah.
You
man.
grab one side of the axe and you have the chain in between. You like, you
Yeah,
get
you
her.
have to yeah, exactly. I want to choke her a little bit. I just say, what do you want from us? What do you want from? Why did Lynn bring us here to you? And
And
that's
she-
going to be my action, because
Alright.
my bonus action is not gonna be anything. No, that's it. That's it.
Okay.
But I'm
For-
so when she's grappled, what does that mean exactly? Remind me?
She is. Let me read it from the rules right here. Grappled. A grappled creature's speed becomes 0, and it can benefit from any bonus to its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. Condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from reach.
Can she still hit if she's grappled?
No, she has to break free first.
Okay.
It will basically continuous checks like we just did to see if she can break free. However, I think when she is grappled, every other creature has an advantage to hit her because she's basically not moving. You have her all close.
Can I say that when I grappled her? Because the way
Yes,
I want to
and-
do it, because I'm kind of a small dude, right? So the
Right.
way I want to do it is I want to take my chain around her neck, but I want to also move technically behind her where she is and just hold her there, facing
so-
the point where I was. So I want to be
There. That's where you would
Here.
be behind her.
I want to
Yep.
be here, yeah, and have her like facing, let's say, Kieran.
Yep, that works because she was facing Karen before. You just walk around, you use that
Okay.
feet as well, and you just throw the chain around front and neck, and then you run and you stop, come to a stop, and
Yeah,
you
and I
throw the
just
chain.
hold her like, yeah, exactly.
And she responds immediately, and she's like, Patrias!
What is this, Patrias? Oh, I'm still holding her on to her as tight as I
She is
can.
the Patrias!
Oh.
Why does she keep calling me butter?
Butter. Buttery ass.
Patrias! Okay, so the round
Did I
continues.
say
That's
that
very
something,
interesting.
Arya?
Nebula, it's your turn if you'd like to do anything. She's still
Oh,
somewhat
yeah.
looking fine, even though she has several wounds. She's looking okay still.
Wow.
I'm gonna
Shit.
move.
You didn't do a lot of damage on her yet.
Okay.
It's the both.
I'm gonna move down here
Alright.
because I want to stay away from this creepy ass woman who keeps talking about my buttery ass.
Also, Adam, I forgot, but you're 30 feet as well, so can you make a wisdom saving throw as well, Adam? You didn't do that yet.
Oh,
Right,
no,
yeah.
I haven't.
Perfect.
I haven't done that either.
I'll say with advantage because she's grappled right now, so she's less of a... She's contained. That's okay, you're fine. You're fine.
Hold on.
You
do
haven't-
we- do
you
we
did the
all have
first-
to do.
No, only the one who haven't resisted it yet.
Oh, okay.
Adam didn't have the chance yet because, yeah, I forgot basically.
So do I
Anything
need
else
to
you'd
do
like
it
to do?
as
No, you
well?
already did it as well at the start, before the combat happened. The
That's
Oh,
what
first
you
yeah.
thing
resisted.
you roll for, yes.
Yeah, of course. Sorry.
Okay.
So, what do you want to do, Nebula? Anything?
Oh,
Just moving, or do you want to strike at it still? It's
oh yeah, I'm gonna do a little strike.
okay. You have an advantage, I'd say. More than helps your position.
I'm going to throw a fireball at her.
Alright. With advantage, so go ahead. If you roll a 1 now, though, you know what that means.
Oh shit.
Don't jinx it.
Roll a 1, please. Okay, you hit. Maybe. Roll again for the natural 20, maybe. So move on.
What if I get a 1?
Because it's
It
advantage to the highest, anyways.
Okay.
It's higher, but not a natural 20. Okay, you hit. So roll for damage with your firebolts. D10.
Oh. Did the wrong thing.
Reroll for the D10. I'll be nice this time, but
Sorry.
next time.
Yeah!
Nice.
Alright, you
So
just
cheated,
as
that's
she's
fine.
there, still there. She casts fireball. It's not even a challenge because she's not moving. Oh, apples are a harder target than that. You cast fireball upon her. You watch as it hits her side basically, and it just burns through her body basically, and it creates this very nasty wound. She screams once more like. Anything else?
Nah, I'm good. No.
It's her turn now, so I want you to make an athletics check once again, Rusty. Oh damn, he's strong as shit. She's not strong enough.
Mm-hmm.
She tries to resist, she grabs her own claws, tries to grab the chain, he's like, there we go!
No, he will stay here. What is this Patrias you're talking about?
I'll never tell you you're too stupid.
Burn.
Right. Okay.
It's Adam's turn.
Yeah.
Right.
Just finish
I
her
will,
already. Finish his misery!
well, in a minute. I will look directly in the hag's face and say, before we kill you, why be the Patrias?
What's that? Say again? Last sentence?
Why is she the Patrias? She said it was her.
She looks over to you to the side and she responds, you'll never understand.
Try me.
Not at this rate, we won't.
If you want to intimidate her, you roll for an intimidation check if you'd like.
Ooh.
Is that going
Me?
to count as an action or?
If yes, that will be an action, I think. So you can choose or an attack or an intimidation. since you can just speak, you can just roll an intimidation check, just without being an action. So if you wanna,
Well, why don't I fire my ability
Ooh, ho, ho, ho.
first, and then I'll go try me, and you know, which is it is a 1d12 because I.
Oh yeah,
Googled
it's still shield
It-
chained by
Yeah.
you as well, basically. There's lightning. All right.
Hope it doesn't kill her. 8.
She gets shocked once again. Alright. And she's like, roll for intimidation check with advantage, please, because you did that well. Torturing. Torturing.
Torturing always works.
You want to ask the lightning also hitter?
Intimidation.
It's, yes, intimidation, please.
Where is my intimidation?
As the lightning hitter as well, once again, just a few vines sprouted open. It's just like this weird, really colored blood starts seeping out of it.
14.
And she looks back at your face and she's like, and she sort of spits with that as well.
Pathetic thing.
Alright, that's your turn. You are Musu, Adam.
I won't do anything. I'll wait.
Does she have to roll to save anything, or is it just always? Is it?
That's always that. Until I move out of the area.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. It's Caden's turn.
Yeah. So, the wound that Nebula inflicted,
Mhm.
I'm gonna target that with my spear.
Oh
Just for
boy. Yeah, so it's advantage anyway. So yes,
Yeah.
just for
But I
fun.
also-
Just for fun. That's what interrogate would say.
No, so I'm trying to follow up Adam here.
All right. Well,
And
if you
then
hit her,
once
if
I-
you get it to 0 HP, you can.
No, you can
choose
still,
to
yeah.
you can choose to have her be unconscious instead of dead.
Yeah,
Basically.
So
Oh, we can? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Can't do.
So should I just hit first?
Yeah. Go roll for an hit with advantage. Oh my god. Never mind.
Natural 20.
Do I still need to roll?
No, I don't.
You need to roll damage still. Yes.
Yeah,
Double
the damage,
damage.
but no more like.
No more. Okay, so that's 2d6 plus 3. Okay, so you want her to go unconscious, you say?
Oh,
Yeah.
Alright, you watch where the wound where Nebula just hit before, and you're like, precision strike. You stab it, and you watch this go through, and it just, she goes limp. Her head falls off the
Yeah.
chain, basically, and she's unconscious. And that, I would say that resolves combat because she's so weak to not even pose a threat anymore.
but unconscious doesn't mean dead. I mean, it.
No,
No.
But
unconscious.
can we? Okay, but unconscious means that.
You can get her stabilized, I would say.
Okay.
She won't turn into something big anymore.
No, it's not like a Dark Souls thing where she has a face to. No.
Not yet.
She,
Okay, so.
She-
Can
she
still
falls
interrogate
unconscious.
her.
Let me see how it is actually done. Unconscious.
I'm
Let's see.
gonna- she's-
Who's gonna try to get her back to consciousness?
I'm surely not.
Oh.
I'm still
Hang on.
going to keep her grappled, even if she's limp in my.
How do we do it? Like slap her about a bit? or-
Make a medicine check. The one who's gonna do it.
I'll do it.
Okay, make a medicine check then,
The
please.
Patrias will do it.
Patrias.
Yes.
Like Slytherin,
It's a
basically.
zeros.
You mean muscle time?
Right.
You literally slap her in the face trying to wake her up, but it doesn't really seem to do anything.
Think
No,
you
I go-
killed her.
Kick her or something.
Okay, you kick her.
Does-
I want to
Me?
yes or no. I want to.
Yeah.
If someone says I want to kick her, and then
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to kick
I want
her.
to kick her, and for a second she sprouts awake, and she's like she spits blood and she vomits blood, basically all kinds of weird. Through the blood, you can see small points of bones from animals and stuff, and it's like.
Oh, right.
Yum.
And she's still on the ground. I assume you dropped her immediately as she went unconscious.
I
Murder, or
didn't
did
know. I didn't actually. I keep her on me, like still.
Okay, right.
Still
So she's
like
like, breathing very heavily.
You better speak now. We'll end you right here. Otherwise, what is this Patrias?
I can help you.
I can help you. Make a
Nebula?
persuasion check, Rusty, with advantage.
Sorry?
Because Nebula, a persuasion check with advantage.
I
please.
want to make an intimidation, actually.
Intimidation with
Because
advantage.
I'm freaking still choking her, technically.
Yep. She's quite. Well, she's not so easily intimidated. So let's.
Okay. Well, let's try.
Yeah, let's try. Okay. Do you want to do try once more for the make me natural?
With advantage, you said? Oh,
Yeah, you
sorry.
have-
Okay.
Yeah. She's not in a condition to bargain, really. And she looks over to you. She has very little power left. You feel at this moment she could die at any moment because you didn't really stabilize her. You just kicked her in the guts to have her wake up for a few seconds.
For our pleasure.
Nebula, where would you be right now? We still
I'm
stand over
standing
there.
over her. I
Okay,
moved.
so okay, right. So
Over her.
cool.
Okay.
She looks over. She looks over to your side, Nebula. And she's gonna try to see with an insight check how much you know of this Patrias being. Do you try to be deceptive or
Mm,
what do you
I don't need to be, do I?
I mean
Why?
you know jack shit about yourself, so
Exactly.
if you wanna just give in and show that you don't know shit about it, or you can be deceptive and like, I know I'm the Patrias, blah blah blah.
I
she's-
don't know. Yeah, maybe I can be like, we can help each other.
Okay, make a deception check in that case.
Okay. Where am I? Where's it gone? Oh, found it. Oh boy! +5, baby!
Oh, look at that deceptive.
I'm a sneaky little elf.
She still sees through your lies. You say like we can help each other. She's like, you know nothing, do ya? And she looks over to the others. She doesn't even know. She is really running out of her last breath. So if you want to ask something, do it right now. If you want to say something.
I will,
Quick, give her the potion.
What? No?
Can I? Don't do that. It's silly. Waste of a potion.
That's silly.
I'm just touching my pouch like, are you sure?
Wait, Adam, what do you want to do, Adam? Adam's got something here.
I'm gonna look into her eyes and say, is it something to do with the markings on her skin? On Nebula's skin.
And she says, at least we have one clever one. She dies.
No.
Right in the arms of
Bastard.
Okay.
I shake her.
She said, at least we have one clever one here, basically, is what she said. Basically confirming your thoughts.
I'm pretty clever.
She doesn't hear it because she's just limp in the arm.
I shake her like, tell us more.
Blood and weird shit gets so as you shake it, it's
Over
everywhere.
my face. I'm just like, tell
It
us.
smells absolutely awful.
I drop her immediately. I'm like, all right. Nebula, what the hell is going on over here? What's going on? What are you
I
not
don't
telling us?
know. I was trying to find out as well.
We're talking to them in a weird language that we didn't understand. What was that all about?
I didn't understand either. It just come out.
Yes, you did because you spoke to them.
Yep, I don't know how. It just
Nebula?
happened.
If you're lying to us right now,
I'm not lying to you.
Insight check.
Make an instant check.
I'm definitely gonna. I'm sorry.
Make a
I'm
separate
actually.
instant check,
I'm trying an intimidation actually.
please. Okay,
honest-
cool. Make an intimidation check. Sure. I mean,
19.
intimidation between players is really not. It's just how much she feels intimidated right now. But you can roll for
Oh,
it if you
okay.
like. But it can also be role played out.
Can
if you
she
like.
roll something against it?
There's not really much to roll against intimidation, I'm afraid. But you can try. Let's roll. I'll set up a certain difficulty. It doesn't really.
I'm intimidated. I don't know,
19
let alone in the
Insight
game.
check. Well, what do you want to tell Revan? What was Adam insight from what you're saying?
Because Adam
Nebula.
got a big inside roll on you.
You got a 19 on an insight.
There's nothing I can say. I don't know.
No, she seems
I don't
genuine.
know,
She
I'm
seems completely
sorry.
honest and lost as well in what these. And you feel quite intimidated as well by Merton at the moment, but she seems to be outright honest.
I say, I wish I could tell you, but I just don't know, and then I run off.
How far away are you running off? Are you really running off or just a distance?
I'm gonna run off, but until I'm in sight.
Alright, you're running away for a bit.
Okay, I'm
I'm
just going
upset.
to I'm just
Feel
going to turn
betrayed.
around and just going to be like,
Murden, I really don't think she knows.
right,
She has no idea.
right, okay, all right. I'm just going to go and check Lynn's body.
Alright. Before we do that, we're gonna have a short rest ourselves because
Right.
that combat took long.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's
Fill
some
our
tough
drinks for a bit.
dudes.
Right,
That
damn.
was better than the Griffins, guys.
Oh my
Hell
god,
yeah.
shit is really hitting the fan now.
Yeah.
Secrets and shit.
What?
Damn, son. Okay,
Alright,
so
we're gonna have a short break. We'll be
yep,
right back
We'll
at you.
be right
Thank you
back,
for
guys.
sticking around, and yeah, I'll see you. We'll see you guys in a bit. Bye bye.
Yep.
See you there.
In a bit.
Welcome back, everybody.
All right.
We are back.
Back.
All right.
It was
all
a
right.
very late short rest, so I'm sorry for that. Also to us guys, I'm sorry for the late short rest, but we had to finish that combat
Oh yeah, definitely.
real quick.
Yeah.
Just 2 hours.
That was crazy.
Alright, so I'll dive back in. The corpses of the hags on the
Yeah.
ground.
I want to
Dead.
investigate Lynn's body.
Alright, make an investigation check, please.
Her not so feminine body.
Not so feminine body anymore, indeed.
Yeah.
There's not much to be found on her body. You go through the pockets of her now ruined, of her ruined clothes, and you find like 5 silver pieces, and her component pouch is what you find. But you can take the component pouch. You can also, I don't know if it adds on anything for you, but.
Can I then have a look in the hut of her mother's?
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Make an investigation check as you go inside.
I'll go with Adam.
Alright. So, with advantage, Adam.
Ooh. Just make sure it is for
I'd
investigation. Yeah. Let's see if I get a nat 20.
Ooh.
9.
8.
Thanks for the advantage.
Thanks for the advantage indeed. Anyways, you walk inside with Garen and you look over to your left. You can see the walls are ornamented with skulls, just skulls like bashed into the wooden walls, basically walls, because it's just basically vines and roots of trees. You look around and you find, let's say, 5 gold pieces laying around from probably previous targets or people that have been slaughtered by her. You find meat stored and it smells awful in there. You find a small like sort of a bed made out of hay and then piece of cloth and animal leather hide. Apart from any book materials, however, there's nothing.
All right. Anything interesting about the books, or?
I think
Avenger of Air Part 2.
no.
Come
Bender
on,
of
is there-
Air. No, there's very little to be seen inside the hut itself.
Oh, I was really hoping for that part 5 of part 4, I should say. I mean, better.
Bender of Air, indeed. Anybody else wanna do something?
As
I'm
they're
soaking
doing
by
that,
the-
I'm just going to sit down next to Lynn's body and I'm going to eat an apple and attempt to start a short rest.
All right, I would say the apple. You have a horrible appetite at the moment after this stinky mess as well, right next to the body. But it's you can do it a short rest. I'm just
Yeah, I'm just
giving
going
you some
to
details.
just eat and
Alright.
just want to be on with my thoughts at the moment.
All right. Nebula, what do you do in the meantime? You're just in the distance looking at just investigating the hut and just taking a seat on the ground.
Can I climb up a tree and also have a short rest?
Sure. I would say you succeed with climbing a tree. You take these trees are so weird figures and stuff. You might manage to easily crawl up one. All right. So I've seen Kaden and Adam also after they investigate also take a short rest.
Yeah, I clean my spear and take a short.
All right, you all take a short rest. So use the hit dice that you want to use still. I think you have only 1 left, Adam, in your case. So
I do, but I think I will use it just in
I
case.
have 2 left.
How do I do this
yeah,
now?
you guys. I think all of you have 2 left if you like.
Oh no, short rest.
Yeah, you can use short rest button on D&D Beyond, and you can.
So it is 1d6 plus 2.
Yeah, I'll use 2 as well.
So make sure you add that up and then do the.
Do I
math.
keep the temporary hit points after
You do.
combat?
Oh, you
Until
can
a long
actually
rest.
confirm it.
Until a long rest. There we go.
That's clever.
Yeah, where is it now? I can't find it.
Short rest is up top.
Ah.
All the way up top.
Oh yeah.
You have to click it twice to confirm it, which is really cool. Don't know why
Clicking
you'd
is
want to.
cool.
Yeah. 6.
Alright.
I'm back to full health.
Perfect. And you still have your temp. Do you have your temporary HP still? I think it was actually.
It's at 3 now.
4, 5, 6.
'Cause I took,
Oh, me too.
wait.
It might just be gone.
I took 4 damage. 4 hit, 4 things, 4 stuff.
Could be. That's I'm sorry, but I didn't have a keep contact. That's
Damn,
okay.
I think
Just,
I did. Yeah, I saw. Yeah.
I managed to roll double ones.
nice.
Yeah, awesome.
Beautiful.
Still 6 though, so that's good.
It is, yeah.
All right.
All right.
So you're take an hour to just soak it in, the fight, and just
As we're resting, though, I'll ask. I'm gonna ask Adam. Like, Adam, what do you know about Nebula's things on her? Her weird
Absolutely.
markings.
Yeah, absolutely nothing. It's totally new to me.
Right.
But by observing, it is only it only shows when using great magic. So clearly, it's just something to do with her herself.
Right. All right. Well, I think we should make our way back to La Thorn.
Yeah. Don't want to be here under dark, do we?
Nebula, come on. Time to head back. Let's go.
Yeah.
I
By the
still-
way, no, my hit points are gone.
oh, the temporary hit points are gone. Gotcha.
Sorry.
No worries.
Gone.
I just I soak about 10 feet behind everyone.
Right.
All right.
All right. So you
But I
make your
try
way.
to. Yeah.
Yes. Go ahead.
I'm gonna try to kind of hover around or linger around Nebula while she's doing it. So I'm also kind of lagging behind.
Gotcha. So you slowly pick up your stuff and clean all the
Yeah.
things, and you make your way through the path. You've been going this way. It's now you're on your own to find a way back. But I would say with the wisdom and intelligence you guys as a group have, it's definitely doable.
Have you met us?
It's me and Merton leading. It's fine.
Yes.
And
You're still.
As
Oh, you're
we're-
still in
as we're
distance of each
going-
other.
Yeah, as we're going, I want to, like, again, like, if myself and Adam are leading or just in
Mhm.
front of the girls, I'll just
Yeah.
go like. I just find it very strange that Lynn brought us here, all of us here. And then, what did she want to do with Nebula? Why didn't she just bring just Nebula in here?
Strange. I don't know. I'm quite surprised. She didn't seem that dangerous. She felt so. I don't know. Maybe we should check out her house or
I
something.
knew something was wrong with her when she told us that story about her and her mother, and how she hasn't visited her for 5 years, even though like she's like what, a few hours away from La Thorn. What is this?
Family's away.
Yeah. All right. Do you think we should go and check out her house?
Oh God, yeah.
It's going to be interesting explaining to the people of La Thorn that they no longer have a medicine woman now.
Or maybe we might need to check on Demariel with that.
Sorry?
Maybe we should go and see Demariel about that.
Yeah, probably, if he's available, because apparently.
We'll make him available.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go.
And then I just go and ask Nebula, "Are you okay, Nebula?"
I think so. Does everyone still like me?
I think so. You did nothing wrong.
Okay.
It's just that, we just need to know everything that you know.
And apart from like my skin getting weird, I don't know anything about it, and it really scares me every time it happens, and that's why I've just never told anyone.
Yeah, I understand. We'll talk about it with the rest. And I just kind of smile at her and move on.
Okay.
All right, so you make your way through the forest, and it's very peculiar because as you walk back after this battle as well, it seems almost like the forest is in grief of these creatures. It's very silent. You don't hear the birds as you did before, especially in the swamp area. The walk back through the swamp goes surprisingly quietly, and you just reach back to the forest border of where you're all quite familiar with by now. And yes,
No, it's
okay.
I wanted to do something, but it doesn't matter now. Okay, it's
All
fine.
right.
That's that.
Then as you get more into the forest again, the trees start to turn back to normal trees, not more in these ancient old trees. The light now it starts to get dim though because it's turning evening. You can hear a few birds still chirping, but after an hour or two, you make your way back to Lathorn, I'd say. In the distance, you can see Lathorn back. You make your way back on the road, connected to the house of Lucas and Moses, and you walk your way back to Lathorn. Where do you want to go?
Well, it's evening/night, right?
It's late. It's evening. Probably shops are not open, but still yeah, it's evening time. It's not night yet. It's like around 8 p.m.
Maybe we should make our way to the Sheathed Sword Inn for tonight, and we'll deal with this tomorrow. Hopefully,
You sure?
We'll find the Mariel in the morning for sure.
Are you sure we shouldn't check Lynn's house?
No, we could do that. Yes.
It's
Yeah.
I
on
think
our
we
way.
should look at our
Definitely
house
should.
whilst it's still dark outside.
All right.
I forgot to say as well, I'm sorry, on Lynn's body would also have found the key of her house, obviously.
Oh yeah.
All right. Let's go to Lynn's house then first, and see what other surprises we find there.
Alright. So you make your way to Lynn's house. You get to the entrance of the house. Door's locked. You got the key. You open it up, and you're inside. You can see she left it in such a hurry. Not so much expecting to return. You can see that on the table, where she had the plants and medicinal things, it's messy as stuff, and there's a few books on the shelves and things in the drawers. So it's all yours to investigate.
Yeah, I like to take some of the medicinal plants actually.
All right. So I would say you find enough to brew a potion yourself.
Can I have a look at the books?
Yeah, make an investigation check, please.
I want to
I
search.
help him look for the books.
All right, so with advantage, Adam.
Wait.
And I want to search for any trap doors that would lead to some sort of a basement.
Make an investigation check. So that is an 18. All right. So you go through the books, basically. All right. Boom! Explosion. No, just kidding. Like try to read on the sides of if it's something interesting. Most books seem to be very innocent, just brewery books and stuff, how to make medicine. The occasional one you open up, you take out, and you try to see through if it's interesting. Most very disappointing. However, at one of the books, you open it up, and it's not really a good read. However, you close it back up, and as you're about to put it back in the shelf, a small paper falls out, like
Oh,
slightly older paper.
I take that and read what it is.
So you pick up the paper, and it seems to be written in her handwriting in Fey language.
Sylvan. Oh,
So you watch as it reads. It seems to be a scroll of some kind. A scroll, it's a spell called Arms of Hadar. Basically, the description of the spell is tendrils batter all creatures within 10 feet of you. They must make a strength save on a fail. The target takes 2d6 necrotic damage. Configuration. I'll
yeah.
add to the inventory later, but that's what you find. A very
I'll
interesting spell.
we'll take that.
It also notes what competence you would need, unless, well, yes, you need competence for this because it's not your class spell basically. So it's
Yeah.
all right.
Interesting.
And you find something else as well. You go through one more book, and once again, the books are not that interesting. They're very innocent. But now that you notice things, and you take every book out and you start shaking them and like opening up and see if there's anything inside. Out of one of the other books, another scroll falls out. and it's the scroll of Alter Self.
Mm.
Basically, the caster may assume a different form. That's to be added to your inventory as well later. Those are the two things you find. You and Nebula find, obviously. By the way, did you roll already?
Yes,
An
I
8.
rolled an 8, unfortunately. Yeah.
You go through all the the things and the doors and it's not much. There's like 2 rooms in this whole house, basically her bedroom and just the living quarters, which are just set up as a base of operations for herself. You look behind some closets and drawers and stuff. There doesn't seem to be a trapdoor of some
Okay.
kind. What's
Um,
Kieran doing in the meantime, by the way? Sorry. You or the others are doing everything.
I'm
And
just
you.
looking around as well.
Okay. Are you specifically looking somewhere, or just helping Merlin? Because otherwise Merlin has an advantage, or yeah.
Yeah, I'm just helping.
Okay,
whoever
Merlin, then
takes over the-
Okay.
roll
so-
again, Merlin.
Okay, I'll try to roll again then.
Nice.
Poof, trapdoor. No, just
Extra
kidding.
eyes.
You find no trapdoor. However, when you get into her
Bedroom.
thank you.
Ooh.
You find all the no, just kidding. You open up a drawer and you like pull it out a bit, and you can see the drawer itself is like quite a fine drawer, but the lower lids of the drawer basically they don't go fully to the bottom. And you open up the drawer, and as you pull out the drawer, you can see there's a hidden compartment under the drawer itself.
All right.
Basically, pull it out, hidden the fake wood would make so the drawer, and you find. Let me see if I have it in roll 20 actually. Yes.
Pum, 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 pum.
Right. Okay, this is what you find.
Mm.
A very specific looking fan. It
A
seems
wind
like.
fan. Okay.
Um,
Let me see if I can show everybody else as well.
I think everybody sees it, don't
Oh.
they?
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
it.
I mean, on stream.
Oh, on stream, gotcha.
Right. So this
Looks
is what
very
I found.
oriental to me.
It's very oriental.
I'm just going to take it, open it, and be like, okay, what is this?
It seems very out of the ordinary. It seems to, with this slight like on this image you don't see it, but at the very slight rooms I would say in carved it like in a design of the actual fan, and it seems to have.
Can I see if I know anything about if there's an image on it or these runes or anything? Can I?
Make an. Let me see. Make an intelligence check, please.
Intelligence check. As I'm doing this, I'm like, because Kieran is with me here, I'm like, Kieran, do you know anything about what the hell is this? And I will make
Yeah.
an intelligence check.
I'll aid him in that.
Alright.
Intelligence is just yeah. Okay.
You may roll. Let's you both roll separately, please, because
Okay.
you both have a different modifier to it.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, not bad, not bad. Not bad either.
Nice.
But look at it, and it seems to you don't seem to recall the symbols on the 2 runes that are on it, but it seems to hold some sort of magical essence inside. Is what you make up. You've seen these runes before. Some like very occasionally you've seen them, and it seems to usually correlate with magic.
All right.
So there's more to this fan than what you can see, than what the eye can see.
This is interesting. All right. I take the fan and I put it in my bag.
Alright, you put it in your pocket. And I'd say after like a good time of you guys investigating the whole place, you find what you find. You find the herbs for kind of to make potions, you find those 2 scrolls.
Can I give one of the scrolls? I'll give the Alter Self scroll to Nebula.
I have a question.
Alright, yes.
If I can't read, how do I learn spells?
You
Or
can
can
read.
someone tell it to me?
No, because you can read.
I can read.
You can read actually. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Even though you've never Yeah.
It's Sin Silver.
Excuse me. Okay.
I can't see any more, but you can read, Nebula.
So I can read, but I don't know why I can.
That's right.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Right.
I'm scared.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
What did
So
you
you
guys?
get the altar self scroll, can go.
What did you guys find? I found this weird-looking. I don't know what it is, and I take it out and I show it to everyone. I mean, Kieran already saw it, but
So he shows the
Can I have a look at that a second?
no, Adam. Can you
Oh,
have a look
thanks.
at this?
Sure, why not?
Adam, make an Arcana check, please.
Oh, baby. Oh.
Oh. Very disappointed. Oh, afterwards.
Oh.
Yeah, you see the runes and you know it's some sort of magical essence in it, but yeah, you don't know what.
Nebula, have a look at this.
Thanks. I was boiling in it. Okay, so can I check it as well?
Yes, make an Arcana check as well, since you two are proficient with spellcasting and stuff, yeah.
Technically. Presumably.
Presumably indeed.
Okay.
Somehow.
One. Okay.
Here we go. Alright. You feel as if the meaning is just on the tip of your tongue, basically. But you feel like to grasp the essence of this magical object, you need to actually commit some time on it.
Okay. I don't know why, but this fan is speaking to me. But I don't know. I just feel like I want to hold on to it.
I'm sure
But
it
obviously,
is. And
Is
I
it
just
speaking
grab
to
it.
you?
I just take it off her hands, basically.
Alright.
Right.
You do so?
Yeah, and I put it in the bag, and I walk away.
Ooh. Damn.
No.
Quote. All right. So that's all you find within the house of Lynn. What are you up to next?
Well, I walk away and I start going towards the sheeted sword inn.
Right. All right. I assume the rest follow.
Yeah, I follow.
Even
Yeah.
Nebula. All right. You make your way back to the shooting sword inn. Nebula strolling behind a bit. You make your way inside, and it's there's a few last patrons just finishing up their drinks, but it's like it's turning late now. It's like 9, 10. This.
Can we have less intimidating music, please?
Yes, I'm sorry. Tavern music. Do it.
it's much better.
They can relax now. We're not nearly dead.
But yes, you enter the ship's and you can see as Susanna is now just slowly building off, giving the patrons some last drinks and stuff, and it's all yeah.
Good evening, Susanna.
Good evening. Good to see you back.
Thank you. Very tired. Could I have the usual, please? To
Yes, coming right up.
thank you
Your
very
friends.
much. And I ignore her question and just walk over to an empty table.
Right. And she looks at you at the rest as you walk in as well. And she's anything to drink?
Apple juice, please, for me.
Apple juice. All right. The others?
I'm not very hungry, but thank you.
Not very hungry,
Anything
Nebula.
to drink, Nebula.
No, I'll get something in the morning.
Okay.
Oh, that's unusual. Adam, can I catch you anything?
Can I have some water?
Yes. Okay, coming right up. I'll be right there. You can see at your table. And she slowly walks through the kitchen. Well, not slowly, in normal pace, not running. All right.
I'll go and sit next to Madden.
I just joined the table.
Nebula.
So will I.
All right. A very awkward silence for a moment.
Is I'm going to take out my dice set and I'm just going to start playing with my dice.
Very nice. Alright.
Is Merden's bag open?
Is his bag open?
Whoa.
No, why
How
would
does
it
it-
be open?
You got your dice out, so I don't know if you left it open. You
No,
put
I
it
would
open.
just, I would, like the bag would, technically when I sit at a table would be, I would put my sword next to me, the shield would be on my back, and the bag would be on the table in like, in the general region, so I can reach it with my...
Gotcha. Okay. So it's not open there, I'm sorry.
Never mind.
Alright.
It
So,
was
Right.
quite intense today.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
It was interesting.
Say the least.
Susanna shortly brings you your drinks, the apple juice, the water, and the 2 tankards of mead. For Merlin.
Yeah, I down them as fast as possible, and I
Right.
just get up from the table and just walk up to my room
As you walk away,
without saying anything.
another man makes his way over to your table, and he's like slightly tipsy, as you can see, and he sits down at where Merlin just left, and he's like, "Right, fellas, you wanna play a game with me? I've been looking for people to play, but it's a normal man. It's not a dwarf. It's just normal man, just black hair, bit scruffy looking, but he's a slight moustache, but nothing else. You wanna play? I've got a very simple game.
A game, you say?
Yes,
I could play a game.
I mean, do you know any games that are played here in the United?
I don't know any
I've seen them
games that
play
played it.
Do you know Storm 3's dice? You don't? Well, I can explain it. You could have asked. Susanna, one more, please. And he takes out a few dice. So he's 5 dice with just d6s, basically. And he starts speaking. Right, so it's called Storm 3 this dice because you roll these 5 dice. And if you roll a 3, they're worth 0. So a 3 is worth 0, and you try to get the lowest score, you win the pot. But I don't know if you want to play for a pot, is that right? Do you wanna bet some money? I would like to. Right? Maybe drinks, or we can battle a drink or 2. Right? Yes?
How much money do we have to bet?
I mean, just 2 silver pieces will be fine for a drink. I can keep on going all night.
Okay. I'll bet 2 silver pieces then.
Alright, anybody else? We can, let's get this interesting, right?
We'll put
Yes.
2 silver in.
I'll just sit and watch.
Alright. I like you two better. You play games with me. We get drinks. Have a good night. You seem like you need a good night. Anyways, I'll start. So 3s are worth 0, and the lowest score wins. So try to get as low a score as you can. And he takes a 5d6 and he starts shaking. And he's like, "Yeah!" And he throws him on the table. Oh, look at that! That's quite a score, if you ask me. 7 for me. All right. Oh, looking good for me tonight.
Nice.
And he slides him over to Adam.
Okay. 5d6?
5d6. Oh, but look there, Matty. But look, you're
Sorry,
not gonna
man.
win. Not good at the games, are you?
Luck is not on my side.
What about you, little one? Yes.
Okay.
Lucky dice, eh? That's 6, 7, 8.
6.
Alright, I guess that's the pot for me then. And he slides it over to himself.
I feel like we've been conned.
I mean, it's hard to cheat if we use the same dice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyways, you want to play another round? I'll be. I can.
What's your name? Never asked your name.
Harvey.
Harvey.
Yes, I'm just a local. Do you want to play some games, but nobody likes playing because I always win, right? And he looks over to the other tables, and everybody's like,
Yeah.
"Fuck off, Harvey."
Okay. Sure.
What's
I'll
your
put,
name?
I'll put 2. Oh, it's Adam.
Well, you don't have to be shy, and I'm just, Want to play some games?
I'll put 2 gold down. Not 2 gold, 2 silver. Not that.
All right. Once again, I'd like to. Yes. And he places 2 gold down as well. What about you, Aleph? You want to play?
Yeah, one more go.
All right,
There were
one more
2
game.
silver.
Then we're done. I'm gonna head home while I still can, because I might win too much.
Can I look at his hands while he rolls? So I
Sure,
see
you can
what
look
he
at his
does?
hands. That's a perception check, please.
I'm trying to make sure
I'm doing.
I'm adding. Yeah, I need to work out that later.
Okay.
Uh,
He takes the dice again. He slides them across the table. He's like, "Well, to good luck and an extra drink." And he rolls them onto the table.
Perception, do you say?
Oh boy, that's a roll. Yeah, it's roll perception. Yes. He seems to be playing fair. He seems to be
Okay.
playing fair. He slides them over like, "Oh, there's gonna. Whoa, there goes the pot." Right, your turn, Adam. Oh, it's looking better than me. Damn it. Maybe the elf can still beat you.
Let's see.
Good luck to you, elf. Looks like you need a drink. 9, that is. Alright. The elf wins! Congratulations! What's your name?
Yeah, baby! Nebula.
Pleasure to meet you, Nebula. Harvey.
That's so
Right.
nice to meet you. Thank you for cheering me up today.
He takes back his dice and he puts them in his bag. Better I leave while I still have profit.
Where are you from? Alvin?
I live here in the Thorn.
Where?
Just the Umbra sector. What do you want to know? If I have a wife, children, you're not gonna get it. Sorry. Just games.
I see.
I'm not trying to build a relationship. It may be game partners, but I have more games, so if you can probably find me every now and then.
Right. Okay. I'll make sure to look out for you.
Remind the name Harvey, the one who beats you always. And he walks off with his dice as he laughs, and he walks off straight to the
Not
bar.
when I have magic.
I feel kind of drunk off that guy's breath.
Mm,
Yeah, you're very smelly breath. There's alcohol smell.
he's a bit dodgy.
Anything else you'd like to do? Are you talking? Are you going to bed? Merlin is just sleeping by now already.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm sleeping yet, but yeah, I'm...
No, yeah, you're in your room at least, yeah.
I think we should probably hit the hay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So after you
Rest
finish
our
your drinks,
wounds.
your wounds, yeah, you can feel some of you can still feel the stabs and the claw marks, and yeah, it's not feeling too good. But after the drink, it's
We could all use some rest.
yeah.
I think so.
So y'all head upstairs to your separate rooms, apart from Karen and Nebula, who have a shared one. And the night passes, the music comes on at one point. You can hear Harvey laughing some few times very loudly, but even that comes on at one point.
I will take out the books, the Bender of Air books, and start
Alright.
reading them again.
Again,
Fall
no.
asleep.
All right, you do so, and through the second book right now, you just as a rock you fall asleep. It's the second time is not as good as the first time.
Yeah.
Any others do anything? Anyone else want to do anything else? They go to sleep, or just sleep. All right. Well,
I'm
yeah.
going to sleep. Yeah.
okay. Everybody goes to sleep, and the night is cold, surprisingly, and it's quiet as well. The night passes, and you all have a long rest. So you click the long rest, and you get immediately on.
Long rest. Let's go.
Oh, thank God for
Right.
that.
Yeah. You wake up relatively around 8 or something in the morning. It's not too early, but yeah. You can hear the music. Well, there's not actually music in the tavern. Sometimes there's playing. It's just for the ambience. What do you guys do?
I'll get up and go downstairs.
Yeah, same.
Right.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
As you go downstairs, you all watch as Susanna's just cleaning some tables with a piece of cloth right now. And not a lot of people down yet.
Morning, Susanna.
Morning, Murden.
How are you doing?
It's all right. Well, the usual, I think. How are you yourself, Murden?
Good now. Very good. Had a very good sleep.
It's good. Glad to hear that.
Your place is quite busy, isn't it, in the evenings?
We have some regulars, yeah, the usual villager here. I'm the only affordable one here.
True. Oh, I went to that other tavern that you told me about in the Villicus Hill, and
Ooh, wasn't good.
Oh.
Well, I mean, the owners are nice, but it's expensive.
Yeah, the owners are nice, but the clientele there, too uptight. Too uptight for my taste, at least.
I think, yeah, that's what they're famous for.
Right, yeah. So?
Can I get anything? Any breakfast?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you have. Yeah, I'd go
an
for
omelette?
some milk if you have this time around.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, I have some milk.
And maybe
Probably some fresh one. If you have a half an hour, I can get some fresh one just from a local farmer.
That would be great. Yeah, we're not in a hurry.
And the others also are there, so that she also looks over to you and she's like, "You as well, anyone? Nebula?"
I'll have some apple juice and 3 apples, please.
Oh, on the apple diet, I see. Coming right up. You, Karen and Adam?
Yeah, I'd like a cup of tea and
Yes.
some bread, please.
All right. Adam?
I just have whatever, really. Just whatever.
All right, bread there is then.
Can I also get some sausages and some scrambled eggs with that milk, Susanna?
Oh, yes,
okay?
coming right up.
Thank
Yes.
you very much.
Take me a half an hour or up to an hour. It's gonna be a bit.
All right.
And she slowly makes her way to the kitchen. You sit at the same table. At the same table as you sat at yesterday. Just a good old table you've been sitting at the whole time.
So as we sit down, I take an apple from my pouch and I put it on the table in front of Nebula and say, "You're on an apple diet all of a sudden?"
I just really like apples.
Right. Okay. Well, here's one to get you started.
No, thank you.
So, what do you guys think we should do? I think we should definitely go and talk to Demariel and tell him he no longer has a medicine woman, right?
Absolutely.
I don't know how to approach him about this though, because we don't really have any proof of her being the monstrosity that she was.
Surely he'd trust us at this point.
Let's hope so. Well, he can always go and check for himself, the little fecker.
We really shouldn't maybe discuss what we found out about Nebula. Or
Right. Yeah, no, I wasn't planning on discussing that with him. Hopefully Nebula will tell us in time. And I will look over at Nebula.
I don't know, I've got nothing to tell you.
All right, Nebula.
I was hoping maybe we could go to the Bookman store and find some books about it to learn.
I think we found all the books that he has to sell, but yeah, we could try that.
Just in case.
Have you
He
guys
might have something out back.
Have you guys felt any rumbles or anything in the past few nights?
no?
No.
Okay. As
That was probably your stomach.
yeah, probably. Right.
So, after half an hour to an hour, breakfast comes in, and it's like early morning still, but it's like 9-10 p.m. a.m. Oh boy. At one point, there's also like crowd coming from upstairs now, and starting to get a little, well, crowdy for the morning. I would say a few tables are filled. At one point, the door opens, and you can see a guard standing in the doorway, and he's looking around. He's really looking for someone, and he doesn't really seem to find the person. He goes up to the bar and he starts talking with Susanna as that all goes on. And at one point, you can see Susanna pointing at you, Merden, your table, and the guy looks over and nods, and he shakes the hand of Susanna, hands over a few silver pieces to Susanna as a thank you. He slowly starts making his way through the table. He's like, "You are
Good morning.
Murden, right? Good morning. Sorry,
Yes, I
Murden.
am.
Right, and you are the others. You should be Adam." Looks at him.
What is this about, if you don't mind me asking?
It's well, presumed I was told that you have asked us to make an appointment with Overseer Demario. Is that right?
Yes, actually, yes. A few 2 nights ago, I think. 2 days ago, I think. Yes.
Good. Yeah, I think it was yes, you're right. He's wanting to meet you. Not in the Overseer's outpost, however.
Oh,
The Nimble Corner Tavern. They have a meeting place. I don't know when you'll be ready. As soon as possible.
all right.
Thought me.
Well, he's in luck because we actually wanted to meet him.
That's marvelous.
Yeah.
When could I count you for?
Well, guys,
hour?
do you? Yeah. Can we finish breakfast and then?
Yeah.
We'll
We can,
make our way to the Nimble Corner, right?
The Nimble Corner Tavern, yes, they have a private quarter, yes.
All right.
We could also do lunch. The lunch will be arranged by on cost of Demario himself.
Oh, is this going to take long? I see, huh?
I am not aware of that. I'm afraid it's he didn't tell me about it. I'm afraid.
All right. All right. Thank you very much, then.
So lunch it is, or
Uh,
I can inform Demario
Like
about
I
it.
said, we could be there within the hour.
Then that's a deal. I'll
Alright.
tell the overseer.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and have a wonderful breakfast then. And he slowly steps back
What?
as he makes his way outside.
What is this all about, guys?
I don't know. It's
Well-
good timing though, because we're going anyway.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said meeting, right?
Yeah. I bet you it's about that little gnomish fellow that walked into his office a few days ago.
Oh yeah, the really tiny person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's the secretary of Lord Axenborn. Axborn. Axborn?
X-Born.
Axborn. So, we'll see. We'll see. Let's just finish the
I guess
breakfast
we're
first.
gonna
And...
find out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
All
I
right.
carry on eating my apples and the stuff.
You eat your apples and your apple juice and the bread, and yeah, everything is just served by Susanna. And yeah, it's what you'd expect from an inn like this. It's not like high quality, but it definitely fills the stomach. You finish up your breakfast, and I assume you just take your way to the Nimble Corner Tavern.
Yes, as we make our way out, I go to the bar and just say, Susanna, as always, your food was amazing. Thank you very much. And I leave 5 silver on the table.
Good.
On
Nice.
the thing, and I say, if it's more that we need to do, that we need to pay, let me know. Just put it on the tab, okay?
I will. Thank you. Have a wonderful morning.
You too, Susanna.
Right.
So let me just.
Bye.
Where the heck is the gold now? In
It's a little
That's a
bit
good
fiddly.
question. Where's the goal?
Yeah.
It's under.
Equipment?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the equipment.
Yeah.
Oh, there you can click on it very nicely. That's cool.
what?
Oh.
And if you go to
Equipment, yeah,
equipment,
got
then you
it.
can currency. You can click on it. That's fancy, I guess.
So hold on a second. -1 here. Then 6 silver, right? So that means
If you place how many?
6 silver. 6 silver.
Okay, then you have 4 silver left. If you have one gold piece, is 10 silver pieces.
Yeah, gotcha. Cool. Okay. We make our way to
The Nimble Corner Tavern.
The Nimble Corner
I would say
Tavern.
you arrive early, actually, because you finish your breakfast quite well.
on our way there. I'll say to everyone like I was here the other day. It's a little bit too, I don't know, uptight for my taste. Just so you know, a lot of rich folk come to that tavern apparently.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah, just be ready for that.
So I'm sure we fit in just fine.
Adam, can you do anything about those clothes you're wearing? Can you make yourself look a little bit more presentable? Maybe, I don't know. Just a
What's
question.
wrong with my clothes?
There's nothing wrong with your clothes. I'm just saying these people are very. They seem to be very uptight, but yeah.
Sure. I make my clothes look really nice.
So
Like
you're
nice
just in the middle of the street as you're walking.
purple.
Like...
Yeah, why not? Sure.
All right. So your face is the same basically, in the skin as well, just the clothes.
Yeah, just the clothes. I'm gonna make it nice
Alright.
purple and gold lined. That's good.
Nice, nice.
There we go, Adam. You clean up well.
Just make sure. How long does this go so for? 1 hour. I'll put it up to 2.
Like
All right.
Cinderella.
Basically.
Yeah.
All right. So you make your way to the Nimble Tavern. The ones who haven't been here, you watch as you enter. There's to the left, to the right. There's this lower area where the tables are, 3 on each side. Just across the door is the bar. When you're at the bar, at the left will be the stairs, and at the right there seems to be another hallway. You come inside and you watch as Cecilia is behind the bar, but Arthur seems to be just at a table right there, with his feet up the table. You wouldn't expect that for in such a noble place, and he's just playing on his pan flute at the moment, and he's just playing quite a few beautiful tunes. I actually have pan flute music to make this fit.
I thought you said this was posh.
I mean, it was posh when I was in here, right?
There doesn't seem to be anyone just yet. He's just on this.
Arthur,
Legs on the-
good morning. How are you?
He stops playing for a second. Good morning, Murden. Well, a quiet morning. I can finally play some
I
pan
have a
flute.
plan.
So we're
Do you
here
know?
to meet the Mariel. I understand there's a
All right.
meeting.
Yes, he actually did tell me about it. It's gonna be in the private meeting room we have. Just
Oh,
go to the right at the bar, through the hallway. You'll find the last door. It's the one.
Is he here?
He could be here at any moment. He's not here yet, I'm afraid.
All right. Okay. Do you know anything about this meeting, or
I don't know. I just know he's paying for it, so you should be happy.
okay? All right.
Somehow still playing while he's talking.
All right. Well, I
He just pointed at the place where you had to go to as well.
shall we go, guys?
Guess so. I wonder if he wants something.
I wonder that too. Yes.
I
All
want to
right.
be paid well.
Right. Could we have some? Could we have some apple juice and some water, Arthur?
All right. Oh, I was just playing a nice job. Geraya, coming up.
Cheers.
You can go in the chamber and I'll get it for you.
All right. Okay. I make my way to the chamber.
Okay. You open up the door and you watch as there's a quite nice room behind that door. A carpet laying down on the ground. There's this pretty big table with chairs around it. It's like probably like 10 chairs or something, but they just arranged. They put a few chairs to the side so that it only like has right now 6 chairs around the table.
Okay, so there's 4 of us plus the Mariel plus 1 more chair.
Special guest.
Little dude.
And
Is it a small chair?
no, it's normal sized chairs. Also, when you made your way to the Nimble Tavern, by the way, you could see that the carriage wasn't there anymore as well.
Mhm.
Alright.
It was 2 days ago that the secretary
Yes.
was there.
Okay.
You enter and you can see yes, there's like several plates already. There's like a whole lunch would be prepared, but it's not lunchtime. So, but the plates are still there and stuff.
Okay.
Um,
Like small sandwiches and stuff like that. Like
yes,
Yeah.
like a high tea.
I will definitely go and grab something, even though I just ate, just
Mhm.
out of
Sorry.
curiosity. Okay.
And you sit down, and it's just quiet for like 5 to 10 minutes. And at one point, you hear knocking on the door. You can hear the voice of the Mario. Can I come in?
No, we're naked. Hold on a second, the Mariel.
He opens the door. And you can see as he's standing in the doorway, he's actually not dressed in his guard attire.
Is he naked as well?
He's not naked, he's dressed formally. Just very normal, daily life noble clothing. Just like brownish color. It looks it's very weird to see him in such an outfit, I would say.
Hello, Demariel.
Good morning, Merlin. I see you've accepted my invite. I'm happy to see that.
Did I have a choice?
I mean, I know that yes, you have an opinion, that's for sure.
Right, okay. Your guard didn't really say that we had a choice or not, but we actually wanted to talk to you anyway, so
Good.
very good timing.
I have one more coming up. It's the old town rep, Rowan. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Okay.
We've got something to discuss, and I think it's very well if you would be here as well.
So before he comes in, just to let you know that you no longer have a medicine woman.
Frowns.
But we can talk about that in private if you want.
That's all right. Let's. I think that will be overseas business, and this is strictly off duty. I'll have you know.
All right.
This is Demario speaking to you, and this is not overseas Demario speaking to you.
Okay.
Anyways, I see you've taken a seat. Very well. I'll have drinks on my payments. It's going to be paid all by me. Rowan will be coming in shortly, I hope.
Okay.
We have something to discuss. Anyways.
So, how much do you know about Lynn, your former medicine woman, if you don't mind me asking?
I mean, when I was stationed here, she was already here. You'd have to ask Rowan. He's been here for a while. Me, not that long.
All right.
Anyways, and he sits down at one of the. If there's still a spot at the head of the table, he's sitting down at the head of the table because he likes to be the head.
Be in charge. Yeah, I don't mind.
And at one point, also Rowan comes walking in. You've never seen this man before. It's a half-elf male. Seems to be in his 50s. Dark brown hair. Small goatee. You can see as he walks in, he's like, "Well, good morning. I see him late. My apologies.
Hello.
Hi.
Good
We
day.
haven't met yet." He extends his hand. He's also dressed quite formally.
Murden troll bleeder.
Rowan Rathar. Pleasure to meet you.
Okay.
He goes past everyone.
Yeah.
Reed. And he's pleasure to meet you to everybody else. And I'm sorry for being late, Demario. I had some business at home, some chores to finish up. And Demario just nods. That's fine. Just sit down, please. We have much to talk about. Anyways, welcome everybody. Once again, this is me personally speaking towards you. Everything that's said between these walls, I would like to keep it private. Because this is could conflict with my duties.
You're very mysterious, Demariel.
It's not mysterious, it's just not something that is very allowed by the law, I'd say. Anyways, let me get straight to the point, right? Rowan has been a town rep, basically the overseer before I was here. Just an assigned villager to hold peace, to keep an eye out. At one point, I was assigned here, probably maybe a year ago now. I took over Rowan. Rowan, what did you do, Rowan? Rowan just sits there. He's like, well, when you took over, I got paid out by the government still. So basically, I could do anything I'd like. I didn't like you having my spot though, but I know you're aware of that. No, you're not. It's like, well, anyways, you see, I'd like you to be here as well, Rome, because you, as a town rep, I think you'd be good to let you know these things as well. And you've any aims at you with, and he's like, you've proven all very valuable, very strong fighters. I would call you mercenaries, but you don't seem like normal mercenaries to me. You seem slightly...
Let's not get caught up in technicalities, Demariel. What is this about?
Right. I knew you were a straight one. But anyways, have you noticed the visit I've gotten a few days back from this high politic visit?
Hi. He was like this big.
I mean, small guy with high authority, I would say. It was the secretary of Ulgar Exborn. And I've gotten a message from Ulgar Exborn himself.
What?
Ulgar Exborn, Lord Exborn. His first name is Ul. I shouldn't.
Okay.
Anyways, he has demanded that more of the Guard of Lothorn are to be redirected and repositioned, relocated in Ortisol. And you've heard me complain about this before. We have very little guards in Lothorn right now. And now with this order out, there's going to be even less. Barely enough to keep peace among the few bandits that roam around Lothorn. And this, you can see as he sighs for a bit. He's very calm and controlled. But you can see there's things boiling up there, but he's just very calm still. And there's Lord Exborn. I've ruled under him. I've been an overseer in Orzel as well.
Oh, have you?
I have. It's an interesting city, if you ask me. However, now with more guards relocated from Lothorn to Orzel, it's going to be a little quiet here. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to ask for you for security in this town. Me, the Mario Loth, off duty, I ask you. First of all, I need you to understand that I'm at such a low point right now that I ask. I mean, you've proven yourself valuable, worthy, but I usually don't ask mercenaries or hirelings. Yet I need your help, I'm afraid.
Alright, Demariel. Listen, you can trust us.
I do trust you. I wouldn't have invited you otherwise. However, this is against my obligations, against the law. I cannot. It's a little. As a man of the law, this is very conflicting for me.
What exactly do you need from us?
I'm willing to put all my savings on the line to have you inspect Orzo and what's happening there. I've been out of touch with Orzo for a while, and now that the guards are gonna all be relocated in Orzo.
Why do you think they were all relocated to Ortusal all of a sudden?
Because he told me.
Right, no, but why do you think he needs them there?
Well,
what's going on in Ortusal? You've been an overseer there, you must know.
I've been an overseer there, but not until was relocated. It happened. I was in Ortusal for several years. It's been one of my main cities where I've been overseer. Just before I left, it started. As well as over there, as over here recently. The Rumbles.
Right. I actually wanted to ask you about that, because we haven't heard any rumbles or felt any rumbles for a few days.
It's gonna come back, I assure you.
So, tell me if I'm wrong, Ortusal is a way bigger town than
yes,
Lathorn,
definitely.
So why were you demoted to Lathorn?
I wasn't specifically demoted. It's just Lathorn didn't have an overseer, and it wasn't intended to have an overseer. However, now,
well,
when the rumbles happened, they wanted me to. I assume they wanted me to keep Lathorn at bay. The peasants, confident that nothing was going on. However,
please don't take this the wrong way, but when you're the overseer of a larger town and you get moved to a smaller town, that is technically a demotion, isn't it?
Technically, speaking of sizes, yes, but my title is still the same. I'm as much an overseer as I was in Ortisol.
Right.
As long as I can keep the people safe, that's my job. You see.
Okay.
However, I'm in dire need of aid. I don't know what these rumbles are caused by, but I know that the Lord Axbone himself is probably responsible for it.
So these rumbles happen in Ortusal as well?
I think Ortus is the source of the rumbles.
Oh,
Yes.
what makes you think that?
Because they want all the guards over there to keep the peasants at bay, because likely now with more rumbles coming up, I expect the crowd to go wild and more wild as time passes and more rumbles go by. You see, the villagers in Ortusal, the workers mostly, are not a very happy bunch, and they have all the right to not be. They work hard, very little pay, and now this happens. It's just the last bit of water that makes the barrel flow over. You see, I think that's why they need the extra guard. And now I'm left here with basically a handful of guard left to protect Thorn and its surroundings. And this is no military business, not at all. However, I'm willing to put my savings on the line for this. I care deeply about the people. I'm a man of the law, as I said. I want to make the people happy. However, Axbone has been twisting the rules to his side. He has been looking through the gaps in the laws, and he's been abusing them. I'm sure of it. You can see slight frustration show on his face.
Do you have any proof? How do we know that you're not the bad guy?
I mean, why would he be the bad guy?
Why would you not be? Can we trust you?
Why would I send you to Ortusal? What would you want me to do here?
No, it's just a little bit weird. I think that's what Nebula wants to point out.
I mean, it is definitely very weird that I ask you for such a favor. However,
I totally understand that we are new faces and we could go to Ortusal, nobody would know us there, and we could just blend in. But we only know each other for a few days. Are you that desperate?
I don't have any other choices, I'm afraid, Murder. If I send my own guard, they'll betray me. I'm doing this out of the law, you have to understand. It's... If Lord Axbone himself knows that one of his overseers, his ex-Ortusal overseers, is trying to get the better of things, trying to know the better of things, then I can expect a lifelong prison sentence.
Okay, alright.
Free against the Lord, my Lord.
But what I don't understand is, why is he here? And I point to Rowan.
Good question. Well, Rowan, I was gonna ask him for his favor to help me within Thorn, as my men grow thinner. I need extra help, and Rowan would be the right man, as he's been in my shoes before I was here. And I feel like Rowan has the older town reputation, as the older knight of the town. I know he cares deeply about his people, and I'm sure that he would like to know this as well. And Rowan just sits there. He's like, give him a faint smile on his face. Yes, I see where you're coming from, Tamario. You sound quite desperate, if you ask me. And he looks over to you. It's you see, I could have taken you both separately, definitely, but I like you two to be aware of each other. Maybe possible future connections. If I'm not here, for other things, and threats might lure for Thorn, you can always let Rowan know. I can send you some of my connections in Ortusal if you like. Well, I know it's a very desperate proposition, but it's something you should think about truly.
Alright, so let's say we agree to help you here. What do you expect from us exactly?
Answers, really.
answers about why your guards were called and what's
No.
going on with the rumbles?
That one, yes.
All right.
I know that this issue is not to be solved within the law, and I step out of it for now, and I ask you, direly, I'm in need of your help. I do not expect you to be oh, yes?
So we're gonna be like spies?
I mean, curious citizens, is what I'd rather call it,
Spies.
right? Oh, if the coins of Matthew, I can pay you very well.
I think for us, I mean, for me, I don't know if I speak for the rest of the group here, but your request is a little bit strange. And we've had a very recent event where we were betrayed by someone.
I see.
And it's a bit like I feel I need some more explanation. I find it strange. I understand that you care about the people and everything, but
I mean,
how well do you know this Ulgar Axborn? Why would you think he is the one responsible for the rumbles?
I advise you to go to Otisol and speak with the workers. You'll find out yourself. That's all I can say. To the matter of me betraying you, the fact that this meeting alone is enough evidence to have me chained. I would not put myself at such a risk if I were to betray you, were I? I find that a very... I know this is an odd request, a strange situation, but this whole context is strange, isn't it? Sudden
is,
rumbles
yes.
out of nowhere,
Yes.
people getting stressed out. You've probably seen the people here in Thorn getting slightly upset.
Did you
Can
know
you imagine...
that the people in Villicus Hill don't really care about the rumbles?
That's because they have the foundation set up to withstand them, yes.
I
The
see.
villages here, the villages in Umber sector have severe damage.
I see.
They have not many coin to share to repair their buildings, their safety.
All right.
It's only a matter of time before more rumbles happen, before casualties start to happen.
All right. Well,
Hmm.
I don't think we can give you a response on the spot, can we?
That's
and I look
right.
towards everybody else. Yeah, I think we need to talk about this and give you a response, if that's okay. How would
That's
we
right.
communicate with you if we would go to Ortusal?
That's a good question. Well, you could possibly write me. You could return. It's not that far. It's a day to Otisol, if I
Yeah,
remember
but
well.
see, writing, it can get
Might be intercepted.
you know.
Right. That's a good question. Well, I'm sure that can be arranged still.
Okay.
What about our lodging or living quarters?
I will give you the first half of the payment, if you'd like. The money's not a problem, I assure you.
How much money?
And he looks over at you as he grins for a bit, and he's like,
10,000 gold.
I hope so.
you have to understand, I'm putting all my life savings on the line for this one. I could give you the first half would be 500 gold pieces. I expect the second half would be
Each?
500 more. Not each, for the group.
No
Damn it.
deal.
When
Your
I
life
assess
savings,
more
huh?
money, I can probably... When I acquire more, I can probably invest more. However, this is all I have. I can assure you, an overseer doesn't pay that well.
I know. But you mentioned when we asked you why you think that he's the Lord is betraying you and creating these rumbles. You said to ask the workforce. Why are we asking the workforce? You've got to give us some sort of information.
I have several connections. If you want, I can give you these. I know a woman, a worker. Belgwyn Gargrim is her name. She's a worker, good friend of mine as well. She lost her husband in the mines. I'm afraid little was done about it. And I'm afraid the husband died because of the rumbles. I've heard a whole force of workers got stuck in the mines because of the rumbles blocking the path, killing
What,
most of them.
are the mines outside of the city?
Yes, you have the industrial sector. It's the biggest part of Odyssey. And don't be fooled by the nice glimmering section of the town. You have the worker section, we have the tourist section, and you have the industrial section.
Is there a possibility for you to have a map of Ortusal?
Well, I would have to go back to my overseas outpost too.
Yes, well, like I
Find
said,
one.
we can't really tell you on the spot if we are.
I can possibly arrange you a map of the overview. Yes.
All right.
I can give you more information about other overseers and watchmasters in Ortusal as well.
Are there more than one overseers in Ortusal?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
How is
There
that
used to
possible?
be.
It's a big place, I assume.
The bigger the place, the more the security. You see, that's the.
Also, are they split into sectors or something like that?
Usually, yes, they're assigned to several sectors, but most are assigned to the working sector because that's where all the workers are set up, and it's the biggest population lives in the work sector, and that's where
Well, I
the
think
biggest resistance comes from.
we would definitely need to know the names of all the overseers that you know of in Ortusal, just so that we avoid them, or if we bump into them for some unknown reason, we
Right.
know
I
how
could-
to approach the situation.
I can arrange you names. That will not be a problem. I should know every high-ranked military personnel in
All right.
Ortusal.
Right.
I'm willing to share everything.
And
Info,
also,
money.
do you know where Olga Raxborn lives in Ortusal?
Yes, I do. He lives in the northern Royal Heights, is where he lives. It's the noble sector of Ortusal.
Okay. All right.
Anyways, think about the offer.
We will. We
It's-
will.
We will.
If you truly have a heart for the citizens of Zidanil, then the answer should be clear. However, as a token of my appreciation and trust, and he reaches into like his attire, and he takes out an amulet, and he rips it off from his neck. I want you to take this. See this as a sign of appreciation. He slides it over the table towards Murden.
Okay, I take it. All right. What is this?
Spend some time on it.
It's a token of appreciation. He just said.
All right. All right. Okay, I'll put it in my bag for now.
Yes. Anyways, Rowan, I'll talk with you after this as well. We have lots to discuss. You can visit me at the office outpost. There's not many guards to stop you, anyways. So, think about the offer and feel free to deny. However, I truly have the best for the people. I want the best for the people, and it's at least do not betray me, please. That's all I ask.
As long as you don't betray us.
I wouldn't.
It's not like we have anyone to talk to, Demariel. We're just passing.
I'm sure you could get a fine coin if you'd tell my name to the overseers in Ortusal. Easy money.
Well, thank you for letting us know, and I appreciate that you are putting all this trust into us, even though you know that we might turn on you.
It's better than the guards I have under my command. But,
Okay.
trust me. I know you're a man of honor. You don't like cowards. You've told me before.
I definitely don't like cowards, yes.
You're a troll leader. I know how they should be. So I trust you.
Right. Okay.
Anyways, you know the way out. I hope to see you soon again. At least let me know that you deny my request in that case.
We will definitely let you know if we accept or not your offer.
Thank you kindly.
All right. So, guys, should we go?
I think we
I
should.
think so.
Alright.
All right. And
you make
we
your way
get out.
inside. You've got the amulet, and yeah, you don't have a coin yet because that's gonna be arranged later in case.
Okay.
And Yeah, he just stays there with Rowan, and immediately as you exit, he doesn't keep secrets. He just immediately starts talking as you stand up, and he's just talking about Rowan, like if you could help and blah blah stuff like that. Very innocent talk.
Okay.
You make your way outside the Nemo Corner Tavern, I assume.
Yes.
And I would say, as you look outside, you feel this sense of accomplishments. Of you've got quite a reputation within, well, Thorn at least now,
Mhm.
and it's where we're going to end our session.
People know
However,
us.
it's also going to be our first level up.
Oh,
Level up!
Finally.
snap.
Finally.
Nice.
Oh,
Right.
God.
All right.
So you can, I'll explain you later. You have a week time to level up properly. I'll help
Okay,
you guys
okay.
out.
Wow.
But that's
Not
that.
expecting that.
And that amulet better do what I want it to do. All right.
Maybe it does.
We'll see. Okay. Cool.
Anyways, yeah,
Wow,
thank you
that
for
was-
people in chat for stopping by. It was a very mixed session, like
That was very cool.
combat and roleplay and everything.
Oh, it was great.
It's getting, yeah, it's getting, I think, better and better, honestly.
Dino wants you all to do a level up dance.
What's that?
Oh, a level up dance? Meme incoming.
That's perfect 5 chips. All right, well,
Right.
that was it. Thank you guys in the chat so much for watching and stopping by. I hope it was entertaining.
Yeah. We hope so, yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Yes,
you.
I will see you hopefully in the Discord. All right, that's it.
Okay. Have a good evening. Have a good
Have a
weekend.
good weekend, everybody.
Yeah.
We'll see you next Friday, because it's just right around
Yes,
the corner,
indeed.
isn't it?
But who are gonna miss? Is Pee-wee missing next Friday?
Yes.
Are you
I'll
missing
miss
next
you.
Friday, really?
Oh,
Oh, you're
And
missing
the
next...
Friday after that as well.
Oh, okay.
oh, PBY.
Right.
Yep. So that's that. So it's gonna be Kieran impressions from me.
Okay. Okay,
I'll
guys.
just be like, all right. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
See you next time.